go into just
Oh,
20 seconds?
well, we are in.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm so sorry, Layman. Hey, before you hit start broadcast, can you? No. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to yet another Warski Live. I'm not using my camera today because I look fucking horrible right now. My lip exploded from being all chapped last night from drinking and being outside in minus 25.
Herpes is a hell of a drug.
Oh man, we got Harmful Opinions is here. What's up, buddy?
Not much, just recovering after New Year's.
Nice. How was your New Year's? How was everyone's New Year's and Christmases here? It was all good?
I don't remember.
So it's good.
Yeah,
JF, how about you, man?
I'm doing good. I'm having fun.
Beauty. And we have Layman here. What's up, Dr. Layman?
I had the most amazing New Year's Eve stream. We got drunk. It was an absolute shitfest, mostly thanks to Harmful. So yeah,
You're welcome.
I'm in
You're
a
welcome.
very good mood right now.
Layman totally cucked you. He got V and me talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Andy, but yeah.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. But V was he's just blocked you, Harmful, right?
Yeah. I'm a guy who hangs out on Twitch, and I saw this shit going down on YouTube. There's internet blood sports, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I watched WWE as a kid and stuff, and I was like, "Yes, I like this shit." Call it drama or whatever. I mean, the shit you're doing with Kilroy and stuff certainly isn't drama. That's serious shit. But the other stuff you do, like hosting, and especially on the Kumite stuff, these people going at each other. I watched the stuff with Destiny. Fucking love it. So as soon as Jim was like, "Hey, let's get you two together, Tim and V." My name's Tim. Anyone doesn't know. So like, yeah. So I just like went at him one night after I was talking about it on stream, and I think he took it a bit personally.
Yeah. See, here's the thing: is by the way,
I don't think on that it's like meant to be over the top, or maybe I don't know. Do you explain to someone that you're into that shit? I thought people just sort of knew.
To be fair, you are a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Okay, fair
So
enough.
guys,
Fair enough. I can't.
I've not followed that at all. Can someone do a summary? What is it that happened?
yeah, what's happened with you and V?
That's real hard.
Where do you
I'm not
start?
entirely sure. Like if you watch me talking to him on stream last night, I couldn't figure it out. Like he ended up telling me because of some stuff I was saying, people were coming to him and saying stuff, and they were saying it because of me. I don't know.
Yeah, but
So I just like, he was annoyed with me, so I just sort of come back at him, and then he comes back at me, then I come back at him. I enjoy it. Apparently, he doesn't like it.
But how about the
Because-
the original cause? You know what I
I
mean?
think the original cause was my suggestion that very few people in online circles, in particular what you might want to call the skeptic community, aren't involved in some sort of group where there's some sort of thing that I don't like going on, like some sort of low-level collusion or something, mainly because I've have experience of being in a couple groups with Kraut, even before his more recent stuff. He was up to this for quite a while. I regret not leaking it. I was in one where he wanted to go after Armored Skeptic, and there were a bunch of people in this group.
Oh,
He got together. Unfortunately, I have his invite still in Skype, his invite to come into this group. I don't have any details from the
have
group.
that group open.
You have it open.
oh shit! Yo,
Wait,
It's a thing.
some
It's
shit.
not on my
Here's
screen.
here's the thing. All the logs are gone. Like it's completely blank, but it's called Armored Shackles, and
Yeah. No, isn't it Armored Sheckler?
yeah, Armored Shackler. But it used to be called Armored Shackles, and then it's called Armored Shackler. Give me a second. I'm gonna log in.
That
Now, one tweet that I got from V was to say that Harmful Opinion has judged him morally for something. Basically, Harmful Opinion would have moral fagged V. And I know my friend V is very triggered by moral fagging. Do you know what he could be
I
referring
keep saying
to?
it's shit I don't like.
Wait, yeah, this is funny because you're talking about this group to go after Armored Skeptic, and then there was Kraut's thing to go after the alt-right. You know what's funny? I've heard about all these groups like only lately. A bunch of them. There's like a bunch, right? I've never been invited once.
If you ever get into one, you'll see the people in the group saying, "Oh yeah, I did this in this group with so and so, and this and that group with so and so." It's weird. It's weird. I
Yeah.
just sort of sat in there and like watched it, and it's fascinating.
Yeah, no, it is. And someone's like, "Oh, drama again." What we were talking about is we love the fucking blood sports. I was saying on Tonka's show, someone made a video. It's like, guys, I see there's two particular shows that are starting to, just have battles and stuff, and that's not what the people want to see. And I'm like, then what do the people want to see? Another Riley J. Dennis fucking video? Another, oh my God, this is these SJW. No, we want to see
Andy,
confrontation.
Andy, it's not drama. It's not drama if you're going after SJWs, okay?
Oh, okay, never mind. I take it all back. Yeah,
Just
but
say you think these fights are saving the West by, culling the weak, and like you're having these blood sport competitions to only leave the strongest, and they're the only people who are going to be allowed to breed.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just say that, and they've got to go along with that, surely.
Well, and
It's simple science, right, Jeff?
Yeah, you want to implicate YouTubers into a sort of evolutionary algorithm. I think it's true. I think that's how leaders emerge in societies. It's like all the other people who wanted to be leaders are either dead or they have been smeared so much that they can't keep talking on the public space. I think you're right, technically.
Well, I feel as if what happened throughout the past year and a half is I always was criticizing Teal Deer for bringing this up, but fuck, man, he was right. I was listening to one of his videos from June where he pretty much predicted all this shit that's happening right now and all that shit that was happening. And back when I heard it, I thought he was going after my friends and stuff. But now that I hear it now in hindsight, I'm like, fuck, man, this guy was completely right about this in group, and it was particularly the ones who were at VidCon, including myself. But what happened is it became like there's like almost like a rule book of how we should present ourselves, what we shouldn't talk about, what we could talk about. And then the moment that I had wrong think, quote unquote, people now are all not talking to me. They're not DMing me, hey, what's up? They were all texting each other about me, apparently, and DMing. Someone told me that everyone's like, what the fuck's wrong with Andy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, God forbid. Look, when I have a show with an SJW who we have debates. They were all fine with that. They were like, oh, Andy, bridging the gap. That's awesome, Andy. And the moment I have JF on my show as a co-host, they're all like, why are you talking to JF? Why'd you have Tara McCarthy on? It's because we have battles. We love it. It's fun. Like, fuck.
Now, Andy, I did have a thought that passed through my mind yesterday, because it's easy for you to say TLDR was right about the skeptics community because TLDR is nice. But somehow Coach Red Pill came on this stream maybe a month or two ago, I believe, and I was there, and he did say some things that were along the line of what TLDR said about the skeptics community. Would you also say Coach Red Pill was somewhat right?
As much as it pains me to say, yeah, I'll say it. Yeah, fucking goddamn it, JF.
Oh God,
yeah,
Andy, you've just backed on a statement on the public space. You've been ridiculing yourself in the most embarrassing possible way.
Well, I saw this shit too with Harmful as well. Like I was a big, I heard your channel was like deleted or some shit, or
I got into two things. Quite a long time ago now, someone got into all my stuff, and they like wiped my YouTube channel, wiped my Twitter. They took all my Teespring money. They took all sorts of stuff. Part of that was my fault for using the password, same password on some sites. Oof. But yeah, fuck. I won't do that again. That was a hard lesson. Then I started again, got up to 50k subscribers and stuff. I started moving over to Twitch anyway because my people in my family have some health issues, and I help with that. And it got to the point where I was okay. I have time to either put a lot of time into streaming or put a lot of time into making videos, and I picked streaming, which was lucky because a little while after I started focusing more on Twitch, I got banned from YouTube.
oh damn.
and I got one warning. I got one of those things where it pops up and you have to click I acknowledge, and it was about hate speech and like, oh, the line between hate speech and free speech can be thin or whatever, but we prefer you err on the side of caution. So I was like, okay, I've had a strike on another channel before, and I was like, okay, acknowledge. One strike's fine, right? And then about 4 minutes later, I was browsing around. Suddenly, I was logged out and I couldn't get back in, and I was banned.
Oh, so that's awesome that you jumped ship before and started.
Yeah, luckily, I wasn't suddenly dumped and then suddenly had to figure out, oh God, what am I going to do? Is like, it's a bummer to lose a platform that has a reasonable number of subscribers. But at the same time, I'd already been shifting, so it just had to speed up what I was doing, really. I do have backup channels on here, but it's not really what I do anymore. I just put highlights of what I'm doing on Twitch. Really,
A similar thing happened with me because I had a strike on my channel, which keeps me from live streaming, and it just encouraged me into getting into other projects. Like I've done here the co-hosting with Andy. I've done the Multi Buddha collaboration. So I've turned that into a positive event.
Yeah, and for Harmful, do you think that it was someone targeting you in particular, or it was just a bunch of people who just hated you or some shit? Because you did expose something pretty fucking big. Which
well, I mean, with the people getting into my stuff, I got an email from some guy. Some random guy who's a really good guy. This isn't something bad. He goes around looking for where passwords have been dumped, and he found one of my passwords had been dumped somewhere. So the thing where people got into my accounts, that might have just been bad luck. Someone came across my details and my password and just decided to check it on different websites, which will make sense because they got into things like stock image websites I buy stuff from. They got into those and then took out really expensive plans to get rights to loads of stock footage. Strange stuff like that. I think if it was targeted for something I'd said, they'd just wipe the places where I say stuff. The ban, if you want something really tinfoily, it came about a week after Julian Assange tweeted one of my videos criticizing Google.
Really interesting.
That's if you want to get really tinfoily. There's that.
Mr. Medicare, you piece of shit. He wrote, you said I was banned, and then I was just saying that's awesome, as in generally like thank you for telling me that. But now he's saying I have some great clips from this one. You fucking asshole.
Wait. You said that's awesome after I said I'm banned.
Yeah, but I didn't mean that's awesome that you're banned.
You mean it was awesome that I'd moved already, right?
Yeah, and it was awesome that you moved over to Twitch.
By the way, Mr. Mitaker has caused quite a stir yesterday, so since he's here, let's talk about it. Mr. Mitaker, your fake tweet about Sargon really was emotionally disturbing to him, and Sargon had to write to me on Skype because the fake tweet that Mr. Mitaker tweeted that Sargon said on a stream that he would hone JF in a biology debate.
So many people thought it was real.
This got retweeted in the thousands, and people were like, what an idiot, he doesn't know anything, Jeff will own him so much. And parallel to this, I was also setting for a live stream to happen with Sargon, and so everyone was thinking that the live stream of today with Sargon would be about debating biology and that I would crush him because of Mr. Mitaker. Now Sargon was really worried about this. He went to sleep, he woke up in the night, sends me a Skype saying, hey, there's people thinking that he was true, so could you please emit a correction on Twitter? And so I've stated on Twitter, hey guys, Mr. Mitaker was just joking.
Well, he's the one. He did that. He's the one who jumped onto my stream and asked me the questions about Kilroy that made me like, that turned the gears in my head where I'm like, wait, what? He's like, hey, Andy, why are you heading there and not being paid? And everyone else is being paid. And I was like, what? And then that's what started my fucking warpath. And then he also
confirms one of my theories, which is that trolling is teaching.
Yeah, well, except for the other night. I don't know if you saw this, JF. You should probably watch the clip I posted, the 15-minute video from the other stream. We were exposing a pedophile ring, small pedophile ring from the Magic the Gathering community, and we told everyone to tweet at Hasbro, and Medicare was there, and he goes, "Yeah, everyone tweet at Hasbro that if you don't stop the pedophile ring, that Andy Worski will head there and bomb the buildings."
I fucking loved how your face just slowly transitioned from genuinely finding it funny to just this honest expression of "oh fuck," I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going.
You should watch that video, JF. Like, it's the funniest thing I think posted on the internet in 2017. Is me realizing that I am fucked. FBI is not here yet. I'm not fucked in the ass. And the nicknames Andy Raceworski, Andy Kill the Guys, Save the Boys Worski. It went on so much. But yeah, Jim has been starting a lot of shit. But yeah, teaching people. But yeah, with Harmful with you, I think. See, I was watching all your videos, and then the Candid thing dropped. And when I saw that, I was like on your side on that for sure. Even though my friends were the ones promoting Candid.
Yeah, that was a good time. And speaking about you having a similar experience with what happened with me, I mean, it was a bit different because I wasn't so much tight with people and friends with people. But I have a warning for you. You know how you've noticed that people were texting or whatever, and all that sort of thing. Like when Jim snapped you out of the Kilroy stuff. That sort of social structure comes together without, planning or anything, or evil plots. But a warning: if you mention that stuff's going on, be prepared to be called a crazy conspiracy theorist and saying that they're getting together and trying to get you. Even if you're just saying that's like the community, feeling overall, or that's because people are connected up, they'll try to turn it into like, oh, you're saying they're coming to get you or whatever.
Well, I don't think they're going to come and like destroy me or anything. I just think they all sort of, disconnected from associating with me. In fact, some people even DM'd me like, hey, if you have JF on your show, I don't really want to be on your show or associate with you.
For real, like straight up, just
even
like
though me and JF, like as co-hosts, it's perfect because like we're completely opposite on a lot of things, but we're friends and we're cool, right? And it's not like I agree that everything that he says, but I listen to him and he listens to me, and we sort of just go, all right, cool. And people DM'd me yesterday, hey man, I'm having like second thoughts of associating, so I might just not talk anymore. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? On New Year's, you're fucking telling me that because JF's on the show? That I don't care, because JF's awesome on the fucking show. People love him. I'm not gonna, but yeah, people are literally just want to like not attack me or anything. They want to just disassociate. Like, we're gonna go on business as usual, do what we want to do. But Andy, sorry, you're on your own, bud. So that happened. It's happening right now.
It's amazing that I've barely expressed any political opinions yet. And they consider me this kind of extremist just because I'm open to talk to the alt-righters. I mean, yeah. I'm barely an alt-righter by their definition. So it's very funny to see people so scared of just engaging in discussion.
Yeah,
I mean, even if you were fucking insane, it's worth having you on just by virtue of your education, right? Especially with race and stuff being such a hot topic.
Yeah, and also like there's this thing where, and I'll read super chats in 1 sec. Actually, I'll just pound through some of them right now. Mashu, $5. Happy New Year, Andy. If you touch my niece, you meet my truck of peace, Worski. That was the best one. A bottle of magic, $5. Timbo, King of Limbo. Malcolm from the North. What's up, buddy? $5. So V can joke about Russian Deadpool's murder, but can't take harmful opinions. Come on, nigga. Hi, I'm Burb, $2. These rational individuals seem to love groups. Serene Flight, €5. What more can a poor boy do for the likes of me and you? What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. And
I apologize. These are people from my Twitch following to attack you with my memes.
It's all good. It's all good. And pronounce this 50 sec. Where's PEF redemption? Tim, I want to spend my PEF. All right. To be fucking memed out here. That's awesome. But yeah. So this shit's happening. I guess a lot of people called. It was T.J. Kirk in particular who went after you, Harmful, right?
That's one example. He said I should die. I've cost him money and I should die.
Well, yo, like here's the thing: is if any other group that we weren't, quote unquote, associated with, did similar things to,
They get torn to pieces.
yeah, a doxing Discord server, an event that scams people out of money, or a company that is creating an algorithm that will end up fucking everyone in the end, which it did, and then everyone made apocalypse videos. Like Mundane Matt, fucking, I will say this a million times, is a coward. You stink, Mundane Matt, and I want my fucking apology. I was right, Mundane. This guy.
What happened there? What do you need an apology for?
So I dropped out of Kilroy. This guy went all over Twitter saying it was my ego. It was my ego. It was my ego.
Actually, yeah. I saw her.
And then, Tonka on the morning Kumite. Everyone go subscribe to that show. It's awesome. On the Kumite was like, hey, Mundane Matt. So Sargon just dropped out. Is it because of his ego? And Mundane's like, Sargon? Well, I'm not sure. And I went off, and then Mundane Matt unfollowed me after that. And then after the whole Medicare video, Mundane Matt had to change his username to Matt Jarbo because he doesn't want to associate to Mundane Matt. Oh my God.
I think that Mundane Matt doesn't want to engage on the series of conversation we've been engaging on here. I remember the first stream I think I joined the Warski Live was a few months ago, and he was there. And you were talking about the fact that you had joined a stream with me, a different stream, and you were that was the stream, the problem with the skeptics community. And Mundane Matt totally misrepresented the stream as, and he represented me and other YouTubers as just being interested in the ethno state because it's a buzzword. Are you fucking kidding me? If I wanted to stick to buzzword, I would be showing a YouTube channel with cutie cats and lol cows and animals. I wouldn't be talking about the ethno state.
We're not going to see white ethno state as a topic on a daytime TV show.
Yeah.
Well, also,
if the money is right, why not?
Yeah. Well, yeah, if we want to talk about buzzwords, he tweeted about Gamergate the other day.
Oh yeah.
You know what's really funny to me? That a lot of the people that going through the groups that I was in, a lot of the people that organized to put forward a centralized narrative are also the people that just kind of melted down after finding out about the Game Journal Pros. It's kind of hilarious to me. Like,
Yeah.
cognitive dissonance.
Actually, we were talking about this too, a layman, about this whole thing last night, and I had seen that you actually made a video about this before. It was about the Armored Skeptic video on postmodernism, right? And then he sort of was just not being skeptical, quite frankly.
Oh, he was way too skeptical.
Oh yeah. You were like, read a fucking book before you make a video about this shit. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I've actually go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, man.
Also, I was about to say I have a plan for this Dr. Layman video about postmodernism. What I'd like to do is to create an internet experiment where we get people to meme on the internet that Dr. Layman was wrong about postmodernism, but we don't explain why. And everywhere Dr. Layman goes, we write in the comment, oh yeah, what Dr. Layman says here is very good, but he was wrong about postmodernism. And I'm wondering, can we get this meme going into the million views level? Can we get everyone to harass Dr. Layman infinitely for the whole year about him being wrong on postmodernism without ever justifying why?
JF, I'm gonna write a fake empty apology about being wrong on postmodernism.
That would be so postmodernist of you.
That's fucking meta-modernism right there.
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, someone just may or may have not sent me. I got like insiders now, yo. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Yeah,
That
you'll pick those up too now. You will pick up some interesting shit if your experience is anything like mine.
well, someone is. Oh my god, someone is sending me. You were just talking about this, group. This, I guess it's like a Reddit or Discord type group, like a private for the skeptics. And someone just print screened and sent me a bunch of conversations they're having right now. Interesting.
Are you sure it's
Oh,
legit and not a troll?
the guy who sent it to me is a very reliable source.
Right. Okay.
He's the guy who's leaked everything about a crowd stalking server to me and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, right now with Destiny, we had a debate with him about him sharing a picture of a girl in who's 15 years old in a bikini to his chat, which we actually caught him in a lie. So he did do that, and now they're talking about jumping on him right now, and they're planning an attack. Interesting. Oh wait,
The
it's
Guardian
Destiny's Reddit.
causing events.
Oh, it's the skeptics
Guardian
on
guy.
Destiny's Reddit. Is that what it is, dude? Anyway, yeah. I guess
That's different if it's just on Reddit. That's not...
yeah. Never mind. All right, he's sending a message, but we'll talk about that after. Fake news, Andy. Sorry about that.
That was quick
sorry.
from the news to being fake news to apologies. We're done. 2 minutes. Let's move on. Andy, how's the weather?
At least I'm honest about it. Fuck. Oh shit. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. So, but you said harmful that we had different experiences because you were never really in the community, quote unquote, right?
Yeah, I was in the community loosely in the sense that, I'd have some public interactions with people and stuff like that. And I made videos with the same topics. I've been on a few streams with some people. But still, like when I pushed this stuff, because I felt like I had a responsibility to like go as hard as I could into looking up anything that was wrong with this, simply because so many people were being paid to push this app. And what it was doing, it was collecting data to train an AI, which is now being sold to Uber AI Labs. And I thought people won't like this. When Google was talking about conversation AI, the thing that the New York Times, for example, uses to moderate their comments, people hated that. And I was thinking, well, they'd hate this, but no one who's doing an ad mentions it. Even though it's on like the front page of this place's website, if you scroll down, it's in all the news stories about this place. So I pushed it as hard as I could to make sure as many people as possible could just know and point out anything weird people were doing in reaction, because there was some weird shit. And I think it was Armored Skeptic who was saying, "Oh no, I thought of you as a friend, and now you're doing this." It's like, I've never talked to you. I was in a stream with you that was hosted by someone once. I don't know you. I don't think I even knew his name was Greg at that point. It's just weird. The experience I had was weird, as if there was a friendly betrayal when I wasn't friends with any of these people.
Well, that's the thing is, I think because we have done, like videos on similar topics, it's like we're immediately associated as colleagues and friends. You know what I mean? And then what
It doesn't help that does happen quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, it does, and Teal Deer brought this up like in the past after VidCon, was now when we have this, in group, the problem is when our in group fucks up, everyone's just hush hush about it. It's like bullshit that I've heard, and a bunch of people have heard, and I'm guilty of being a fucking pussy as well.
Yeah,
because I was scared.
Hands up. I've been because I was aware of the dynamic. Like I said, I was in some weird groups in the past, and I didn't say shit, and I should have, because I knew the consequences of it. Not that something terrible would be done to me. I mean, fucking that Candid shit had the CEO offering one of my buddies like a reward for information on what I was doing. That's some fucked up shit. But I wasn't scared of other YouTubers doing anything to me. It was more like, if I whistleblow on this, I won't be talked about. You won't hear from me. Like, basically, no one knows that I was banned from YouTube. I get new people every day learning that I was banned from YouTube because it's convenient that I'm gone, right?
I had no idea either, man. And
why would it be brought up? What, like, I've done stuff that hurts cash effectively. I guess in the end, that's why anyone who opposes them, if they get shit done, they're more comfortable talking about that than about someone who goes anywhere near money.
Well, actually, like, just get, and I want to talk about the V thing eventually as well. But there is one thing that's been happening recently that I'm gonna call out, and there are some people in the community who have promoted this product. But I was actually offered a product, and people were DMing me like, "Hey, you're implicated in something really bad that may be, you know, as bad as the candid thing." And I'm like, "What did I promote? Oh shit!" You know, I've had a few sponsors here and there, and then the person said it's a website called Edgison. And the thing is, I've never promoted Edgison because they emailed me, and when I open up the email is pretty much a website, if anyone heads on it, edgison.com, where you can get people to write your assignments for school, like a writer's, so pretty much a plagiarism website. Looks all professional. It says, like, its tagline is 100% plagiarism free, which is fucking hilarious.
How does that make any sense? Oh, I guess they mean the writers are writing something new.
Yes,
you won't get caught. They're stealing it from. Yeah. They're not stealing it from somewhere else. You're just copying it from someone who's writing.
Known fact: most universities have a built-in system that electronically checks for plagiarisms. So you really need something new.
Yeah, and the thing is, that I you know, I have some buddies who promoted that, and I'm sure they were just, you know, okay, cool, sponsor, and just did it. But when it took me, you know, me just fucking regular old layman, just whatever guy on the fucking internet who fucks around, about 5 seconds to open up the website and go, what the fuck is, I'm not going to promote this shit. And then I see a lot of people of the skeptics starting to promote it. And I'm like, you are promoting cheating. You are promoting lazy fucks who pay someone $50 to write their assignment to pass college or university.
I'm an enlightened skeptic science man. Also, here's Edison. You can buy.
Isn't the degradation of university like a huge hot topic? Is that not a hot topic anymore?
Yeah, and now I'm seeing, and there's a few people fucking who've done this. I'm not gonna name names, but people can, you know, it's pretty obvious who's doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna search this shit.
I was being accused, and then someone was just like, "Hey man, we're gonna take you and a bunch of people down." And I was like, whoa, it's actually my informant right now. It was like, we're gonna take you down. And I had to like prove to him, yo, dude, I swear to fucking God, I sent them the I didn't send him the email, but I was telling him about the email they sent me, and I said no thank you, because I was just like, yo, this is fucked up. And I thought no one would ever promote that thing because it's fucking cheating. Look, like, the website is fucking hilarious because they write absolutely anything from speeches to assignments to research to, like, if you pay someone for research, that's different because it's just research and then you write your own essay about it, I suppose. But still, like, we shouldn't be promoting it. Everyone's like, oh, academia is like, you know, falling down and it's bad. We have to fix academia. But here's this website for you to cheat. Like, no. And I called that out a few times on some live shows already, and people are keeping hush hush about it. But like, I can't fucking not say anything because Chris and I, when we saw this, we were like, what the fuck? And I'm seeing my buddies promote it, and I'm just like, guys, what the fuck? Just don't take the money. Don't take the money. You know, just ask for some Patreon or do live shows. Like, you can make a little bit of money here and there. Like, don't sell out like that. That's fucking
honestly,
disgusting.
It kind of says a lot about the integrity of the political commentary scene if all you need to basically just fuck it up is to introduce a few $500 to $5,000 sponsorship deals. It's kind of weird.
I'm not more fagging money, you fucking asshole. I'm just saying that this is sketchy, and we should fucking, you know, tell people that they shouldn't be promoting this product. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. G-Money, I love
now,
you.
the original theme of this discussion was to be ethics in political commenting. So, Dr. Layman, do you have any position on what are the basic pillars of a ethical approach to political commenting on YouTube?
Oh shit, we're doing it right now. Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's fucking jump into that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. The most important word.
He's at least as emotionally triggered as when I asked Mr. Mitaker if he was a gamer, but he understood, are you gay?
Okay. Anyway, so
Go ahead.
I think the most important word here is context, okay? Because if you don't claim to provide decent news, even for implication, yeah, right? If you are just, I'm a fucking let's play or something like that, and you do some shitty political commentary on the side, while playing a video game, you say some really stupid shit, I don't mind that. That is not a problem. The problem arises if you create the context of I am a viable alternative media outlet. I'm going to provide you with the cold hard truth, and then you don't actually do that, but you literally just talk about your feelings, your conjecture, and a few vague conspiracy theories. And I think that is one of the most despicable things that you can do. Basically, lull people that are fed up with the current media establishment into a false sense of new media security, and then feed them basically just as much bullshit as the mainstream media, but just of a different kind.
But it seems that you're identifying a difference between what you claim. You're essentially talking about misrepresentation of the content as being serious. It seems that what's important in the criteria you just described is whether I claim to be a serious political commenter or not. But I would argue that the claim that you make like this does not have such a great effect. There are people who are listened to as political commenter, and Destiny would come to mind, who are really gamers, the way you described it. They are Twitch gamers who are talking about politics. And so they have a bigger influence as political commenter than many people who claim to be political commenters and to claim to do just that.
Who's the It's Current Year guy?
Oh, fuck.
Justin Trudeau?
No.
No. The guy.
It's not. Is it Stephen Colbert? No, it isn't. Right? Fuck.
No, because I have a really good example that I think would illustrate what you're saying as well. Except it's not coming into my brain, and I have him in my mind. What's this show? Last week tonight?
John Oliver.
John Oliver. Would a figure like John Oliver be someone you're thinking of? Where it's an entertainment show, but it very clearly has elements of political activism in there, pushing a perspective while also providing facts in the same way that news would report it, but with a funny veneer that probably has more of an effect on people than straight news would.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I also in the very beginning of my thinking, I said even through implication, like there are people who will say, "Oh, I'm just an entertainer," I'm just a comedian, and then about say 60 or 70% of the content will be nothing but political commentary, trying to push a certain agenda.
That makes me think of someone in this room. Who could it be? Who said in this room, I'm just an entertainer. I shouldn't be held to high standards. Handy?
I have to use the washroom one sec, guys.
To boldly flee.
No, but you said that a few weeks ago to people criticizing that you were not bringing all the perspectives on. Am I wrong?
Yeah, well, I was just, to be honest with you, when I was doing the anti videos, it was just, for fun, just bashing, low hanging fruit, all that bullshit. And a lot of it, I'll admit, was parroting what a lot of people have already said, which obviously isn't really productive, which is why I want to get every perspective on. We have fucking Richard Spencer versus hopefully a leftist coming up very soon, which is going to be a fucking intense debate. And we want to do all that stuff. I'm more just hosting these debates, and I'll give my point of view as just an observer. But yeah, I don't think anyone should take anything I say like 100% seriously. You should obviously or anyone on YouTube, like seriously, you should hear all the perspectives and do your own research and listen to all the points of view and then make up your own mind for what you want to believe. But yeah.
Well, you've really underwent a major change.
Yeah. Honestly,
that's not just a fake thing.
Well, it just took, honestly, it's like almost like believing in, like, I used to be very religious, and now I'm atheist. But it only takes like it was out of fear, you know. I was scared of hell, and for this, I was scared of everyone banishing me. But when I realized that they were gonna banish me regardless, and by banish I just mean like don't talk to me
Yeah.
or disassociate with me, just for talking with someone with a different point of view. And then the whole Kilroy thing added on that, and then Jeff Holiday being a fucking scumbag on my show. It was those things that pretty much were the things that opened up the floodgates to me going, you know what? I was scared for a while that people would fuck me over and all this stuff. But then now I realize not only do I feel happier and better about, you know, being more honest with the viewers and everyone, but I've also met a lot of awesome fucking people who have the same viewpoints as what I have right now. And I could finally, hindsight 2020, can see the collectivism that I was part of. You know what I mean? And it was hard to see before because you're like, oh, they're my friends. And then, oh, they're my friends. But then when I was talking to Bunty about this and talked to him for 3.5 hours because he had the same viewpoint. It took me 3.5 hours, and I was just like, "Hey, Bunty, does anyone ever DM you? Hey, how you doing? Like, are these friends of yours?" And he's like, "No," and I'm like, "So why are you protecting them? So why do you care what they think?" And then he's just like, "God damn it, you're right." I'm like, "Has anyone DM'd you, happy birthday, or how's your week been? What's going on? Hey, you want to have just a quick chat, like just on Discord privately?" No. It's not, because we're all just like, that person has 1.5 million subscribers. I want all the viewers. I want all the shekels. So I don't want to fucking piss them off.
Please
No matter how much.
Dr. Layman for the freshest of political commentary.
I will say something. I don't know if the experience is the same for you. I get tons of viewers like dropping me a line. They're the guys who say hi. They're the guys who are like, "Oh, I saw on your profile it's your birthday," or something. It's like, "Oh, that's really nice." And a few of them I talk to a bit more. I see when it's their thing, and I'm like, "Hey, congratulations," blah blah blah, and hang out with them. And it doesn't matter if I get on with another person who streams and make videos. Okay, but if I don't, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
You know what? Like, one of my good friends of late online is someone who's got like 100 subscribers, and I've been like hanging out with him for like 4 months now. I have him on the show. It's Geek Thulu, the one who was on that other debate, and he's been honest with me for he was like the skeptic of skeptics. He's like, Andy, man, like, don't you see? He's been trying to explain to me and never, and then he, like, as he's explaining all this stuff to me, and then all this shit's happening, I'm like, you're fucking right, dude. You're right. And also, like, Teal Deer has been saying this forever. He's fucking, and what's his face? Not Naked Ape. What's the other one? Thinking Ape. Him and is
that Stardust?
Yeah. So both of them had a chat. I listened to it last night. It's 20 minutes where they predicted that this entire situation would happen. Like, literally, like, about a Thinking Ape said, you know, all these anti videos are going to be like the trend for a while, and then it's going to take someone to at least talk to the alt-right and start changing people's minds. And I'm like, this was posted in fucking June. What the fuck, man? This guy guessed it completely. Like, those guys were right, man. Like, holy shit. And I'm not going with any trends or anything. I took a risk doing what I did, and I'm happy I did because I feel a lot fucking better. It's like my eyes just open. You know what I mean? It's crazy shit.
So it's one thing to interact with the alt-right, but I think it's not the end goal. And I was wondering to each of you, and I'd like to hear each of you separately, what do you see coming in 2018? Just like Thinking Ape predicted the current situation in the skeptics community, where do you see us headed? Like here? You mean like what we're going to be doing? I mean here, what each of you will be doing. What do you see your future contribution? When you look back to 2018, what do you think we will be able to say about what we did?
Well, I think Tonka has more of like a wrestling type approach where it's just screaming and battling, and it's fucking hilarious. And And me, I've had that too. Like we've had that too on the show, but we've also had good talks. I think the new thing that we're going to be doing is finally just letting everyone fucking talk and stop this collectivism bullshit. And like, there are people who disagree with me completely. Like Tara messaged me and was like, I disagree with you, but thanks for being polite and blah, blah, blah. What I think is we're finally going to create all these talks that people fucking finally wanted and air things out instead of all this like Twitter at reply beef, and then you're muting someone, flagging campaigns, doxing. I think that's all gonna die when we could finally show people, yo, we could all just sit in a fucking room and talk. We could all disagree. Why do we have to be fucking BFFs with the same ideas? It makes no. My girlfriend and I disagree on fucking everything, and I still fuck her. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good quote for Mr. Whittaker. Now, someone on the chat makes an interesting prediction. The traps debate will reach the streets and cause huge amounts of violence. Interesting prediction. Dr. Layman, what are your predictions or your desires for 2018?
Oh, my desire, a bunch of cute traps and a lot of Tic Tacs. But on a more serious note, honestly, I spent some time actually working on a video on this topic because I think what we will see is the rise of a new content creator. We've seen it in 2017 already, but I think 2018 will be the year where it finally breaks through. People are kind of getting fed up with the quality of political commentary on YouTube. Like if I compare the average comment in 2014 to today, in 2014 people were just super optimistic, and you basically just had to sit in front of a mic and say feminism is doo-doo. And you got thousands of dollars on Patreon, and everyone's like, oh yeah, savior of the West. And now it's like, hey, I've got this super well-constructed argument with 20 sources, and you still get just smart asses telling you that you're wrong. And that's fucking amazing. That's exactly what we need. And I think honestly that once the average viewer, or at least a noteworthy minority of viewers, gets to the point where they are quote unquote educated enough to discern between shitty content and good content, a lot of the political commentary channels will just die down, because it's like, this person clearly hasn't read anything, this person clearly hasn't read anything, this is wrong, this is just complete conjecture. And yeah, I think that the result of that will be that we will have a new sort of vanguard of people that are really educated, really in on it, and do good content.
Wait,
Because
just
it didn't die in 2017.
hang on, Layman. If you think that, then why were you praising Skeptic's video about postmodernism? You were like talking about it on Twitter. You're saying you're loving it. It's the best thing you've ever seen.
Well, here's the thing. I actually went back. I'm really sorry. I think I really screwed up.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I think it's good that you come clean on the postmodernist thing right here.
Yeah, thank you. It's you have to man up and accept if you're wrong. That's really important.
And Harmful Opinions, what are your desires or predictions for 2018?
Oh man, my desires aren't going to be too interesting to you guys because it's to do with Twitch. I just want to do more crazy shit. I want to find more crazy stuff I can do on the internet using my VR stuff, but also I invested quite a lot in a set that lets me go outside with a camera and just like, I shouldn't really be allowed outside, but if I'm going to be allowed outside, people should get some joy from that. So I just want to expand that. I've only done probably like 4 streams like that. Just want to do loads more of that, expand, hopefully grow the audience, get shit like that going. Get going again on Twitch like I was going on YouTube.
So what do you do outside? Do you trap people into some jokes, or do you interact with nature?
Kind of. I've done things like I do more normal things, like I'll go to a restaurant, or like there was a Christmas market event in my town and I heard there was going to be some sort of wrap where it was like a Christmas dinner inside of a giant Yorkshire pudding wrapped up. So I went on the hunt for that and asked people questions. I asked these people walking around with EU flags why the hell they had those. Call them traitors to our nation. Stuff, just chill stuff like that. in terms of predictions, I think Layman's right, and I've been thinking about this as well. I've been thinking about it in the context of something that I don't know that he came up with it, but Milo Yiannopoulos brought up the idea of we're in a post-truth era where being right and presenting the facts isn't enough. It has to be slickly presented as well. That's probably mostly because the dissemination of information has been so democratized with YouTube and Twitter and whatever else. It has to be flashy and has to catch people's attention. But there's been a problem where the flashiness has way like it gotten better way faster than the quality of the information, and in 2018 we're going to see hopefully the information catching up with the slickness, and then hopefully, like Layman says, there'll be content creators who have both of them up there instead of the ones that realize you need the slickness. We're going to have the clever people going, oh crap, I need to learn how to present stuff, and then matching them up
as a clever little experiment.
Yeah, real fast. Medicare, you fucking cocksucking piece of shit. I hate everything that he stands for. He just posted a video. He took my picture and put it in front of the Edison website and cut my words to sound like I'm promoting Edison and tweeted it out. Fuck you, Medicare. I
mean, it's appropriate, right? He's got you saying words you didn't even write yourself, just like the people who go to use the website to get a paper written.
That's postmodernism right there.
Oh man, sorry, my bad.
But
I think the last few days I've exposed Mr. Mitaker as a postmodernist agent. Don't you agree, Dr. Layman? I mean, I know you've been wrong in the past on that subject, but maybe your opinion today can be reforming.
I have rewatched Ahmed Skeptic's video on postmodernism, and you can firmly call me a believer by now. A Greg Lever, a Ahmed believer. I don't know, think of some clever pun. Okay, I don't care.
Fucking Ahmed believer is amazing.
And I'm completely reformed, and yes, definitely. Wait, I gotta remove the pop filter real quick. Give me a second. Postmodernism truly runs through the veins of Mr. Metaker.
I'm watching this. He put like infomercial music and everything, and it's got me going. Edison, a place where you could get people to write your essays.
I'm watching it.
I'm getting voice meter and everything set up for next time so we can play videos. Oh my god, fuck you, man. He's probably laughing right now. Anyway, sorry. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, let me read super chats real fast. Sorry. Someone just said read super chats, you dipshit. Theon, $2. There's no food. Is that a meme? Harmful?
Yeah. I was in VR chat, and there's this guy in my chat called Dimisaurus, and he shows up in VR chat as well, and he plays as this little mouse character, and he's got this perfect voice. It's crazy because it goes together with the character he plays as, just like it's in a cartoon. And I look at him in the bar, and I'm like, "All right, Dimmy, what's going on, buddy?" He just looks at me, and he's like, "There's no food." I don't know. I mean, it's not going to come across here, but it just fucking broke me. I just broke down. I couldn't stop laughing. I almost died. Suffocation.
I love fucking VR. It's great. Oldison, 20 knock. Jean Frost says, Jarapi is the brains of YouTube. Bunny Chua, $5. So is V afraid of harmful then? Doesn't he know that all he has to do is win against harmful opinions is to show him a door? So yeah, there's a lot of door memes. Apparently you hate doors or something.
I don't do very well with horror games, and for some fucking reason I keep getting spooked by doors. Because you're expecting something.
Have you played Resident Evil 7 in VR?
I haven't done that in VR, no. Isn't that only on the PlayStation, the VR version?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I've played it, but I haven't played the VR version.
Yeah,
Mike, you played fucking Spooky's House Mansion something, right?
Yeah, I've played Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, where there's like to take the piss out of you. There are monsters that chase you, but they're also like you'll be walking down a corridor and a little cardboard cutout of a smiling tree or a tooth will come out, and it just scares the shit out of me every time. So of course they get to just rip into me by being scared of that shit.
And VR is just like the worst for that shit.
It feels so real.
Yeah, it does. Carolina Kethian, $5. What do you expect, Andy? Mundane Matt is garbage. Morals blah, €2. Harmful. You're dishonest. At least V has morals.
I thought I was the moral fag.
The Chrism Satire, $5. Despite supposedly acknowledging Kraut's wrongdoing, Sargon continues to call it just drama. Does Sargon actually believe it was wrong? Yeah, Sargon, if you listen to this, yeah, dude, you have to call it out for what it is. Stop calling it drama. If there was a doxing server with fucking SJWs, you would make a 4-part fucking Weak and Stupid about it, all right, man? Matches burn $2. Harmful, you lazy cunt. Start making videos again.
I stream for 4 hours every day.
I don't care. Make videos.
Make
Videos, you fuck. Alcohol and anger, $10. I have to say, Layman is one of my favorite YouTubers, but he just doesn't understand postmodernism. K40K 50. Hey diddle smash a pedal with a fiddle. Hasbro is about to go boom. Quebec $2. Get Layman to say I love the skeptic community. Go Layman.
How about now, you piece of shit?
Nigerian Prince $2. V did nothing wrong. Craft breakfast $5. Tim, I'm redeeming ink squirt. Yeah, how many memes do you fucking have, dude?
A lot. There's a lot.
Yeah. A Pinocchio, $5. We'll just do 3 more here real quick. Pinocchio, $5. There are no friends on the internet. We are all just passengers on a fucking train. Balls or cancer. I agree. Bob Ross, $10. We must secure the existence of our people and future for white children. All right. Have fun clipping that out, everyone. Nigerian Prince, $5. Hey, Vadim. You fucking cocksucker who clipped out 1 minute of out of context shit and retweeted it to people. Yeah. Okay. So JF, you accused Destiny of not wanting the white race to spread, right? And then,
well, yeah, I would say it's a somewhat summarized version of what I said, but it was not exactly that. But I said that what he was doing participated to interference of the reproduction of white people, but I did not claim intent on Destiny's part.
And then my sentence right after was, I agree 100% that special needs people should be able to be with a partner and find love. But the clip online, that's 1 minute and 10 seconds, ends with me saying, I agree 100%. And Vadim Newquest, Creationist Cat, is retweeting this out to like tons of people and going, what the fuck is this? And when I confronted him, he's like, I haven't watched it.
Oh, and he's not winding you up. He's like putting it out there as legit.
No,
just
he's like,
embrace it. And
you know what?
It's time. It's time. Embrace it.
When you said that sentence, I knew it would be cut like this. I knew someone would be dishonest enough to cut the end of your sentence.
And no, it was not a meme harmful. He was being 100% serious, and they were all debating it on that thread. So Vadim Newquest, you cunt, come on my show, which he agreed to. And he ends it with, yeah, sorry about that, man, blah, blah, blah. Happy New Year. Motherfucker. Get the fuck on my show and you have to fucking answer your sins. Like Hasbro.
Oh, Andy, I sent you fucking anthrax through the mail. I'm sorry, buddy. Happy New Year.
One more real fast. Nigerian Prince, $5. College is bullshit anyway for 90% of professions. You learn on the job for the first 3 months. College is about getting a diploma to show employers. Yeah, man. Anyway. Yeah, so that was bullshit. This fucking people, I don't know. I guess I, got a little bit bigger and now people are trying to destroy me. I guess that's what's happening. And I'm just embracing it, the whole Hasbro destruction, me now being a white supremacist. Oh God, why did I say that? Fuck shit.
You gotta play into it. You gotta become the next Sam Hyde. And then if you ever actually do something, no one will believe it's happened.
Yeah, that's true. I can now just be like, no, it's a meme, everyone. What are you talking about?
It just should have Hasbro
Literally
now.
just holding a fucking empty assault rifle in your hand, behind you 15 dead Hasbro employees. Just a meme, bro. Just social commentary, bro.
Oh, I wonder what Hasbro fucking thought it. Like the guy thought of that. That's fucking.
I got to admit
hilarious.
something. I am a bit disappointed with you, JF, because I thought the whole thing about Destiny interfering with the reproduction of white people was going to be some sort of burn about the way he looks or behaves.
No, it wasn't. It was social commentary about the introduction of state control of reproduction and state control of individual liberties in the sphere of reproduction, which are very present in our societies, including from family courts and probate courts. And they gravely violate constitutional rights. This is a very serious subject for me because I was hurt by these courts twice in my life. One for my son, one for my fiancé. And they base their findings on totally false findings of fact. They don't respect constitutional rights. In fact, they don't even let you talk sometimes.
Am I right in understanding? Sorry if bringing this up is uncomfortable or whatever, but I was looking around, and apparently to do with you and the girl who was autistic. I'm autistic myself, very high functioning, obviously, but
yeah.
Am I right in looking at the thing that was fucked up was they were saying she's mental age 10 or 11, but that was decided that was assessed when she was much younger?
Well, it is true that it was assessed when she was much younger, and it's not even true that it was assessed by a psychiatrist. This was a claim of a lawyer in the case. It was rejected by the judge because lawyers of a party cannot make that kind of scientific statement. It was false. The psychiatrist diagnosed her with mild autism. Now, to anyone who says, I exploited this girl, imagine that Harmful Opinions was to volunteer to suck my dick, and he just said he has.
Let's make it happen. Blood sports. Come sports.
Excuse me, that comes with a cost.
Okay, let's say he charges me, whatever. $10. People who say she could not consent to sex and love with me would also say that me and Harmful Opinion, who looks like a very intelligent guy, we could not have consensual sex. It's as ridiculous as this. She was pretty much at the level of Harmful Opinion in her interaction with the world.
I mean, to be fair, I only have the mental age of like 14. So, I mean,
and this whole concept, by the way, this whole concept of mental age, just to be clear, there's not a single serious scientist or psychiatrist who will use mental age in 2018 or 17. This is a concept that comes from very old branches of psychology. No one quantifies mental age like this. Another thing that I didn't mention on the Warski Live show where this subject came in, my fiancé was a university student. Do you really think that a 10-year-old or 12-year-old could be successful at university courses and at driving?
Well, you might think that's impossible, but thanks to Edgerton, this woman can agree to.
Oh, fuck.
Edgerton, good services for a fair price.
Oh, shit. That is fucking jokes. Yeah, and so people like who keep repeating the same thing over and fucking over. She had the mental state of a 12-year-old. There's no evidence to that. It was denied. So you saying that, you're just spreading lies. You know that, right? And someone who's supposed to be, looking at stats, and that's what you're about, spreading that when the evidence shows that you're wrong is fucking, it's very it's harmful. You're slandering someone's fucking name, so stop doing that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, in my opinion, man, shit's fucking golden quotes, by the way. Fucking JF, if Harmful wanted to suck my dick, right? Just saying it, just throwing it out there, just spitballing, guys.
Stand for the freedom of Harmful Opinion. To engage in the sex.
Everything gets sexual. Like I had the great idea to open a PO box, and I mean, like, yeah, immediately, like, well, not immediately, but they waited until Christmas.
Wait, what is this? Oh my God!
What do you think it is, man?
Painful. Jesus Christ!
By the way, did you get a present?
Present. I got a letter saying I have something held at a depot and I need to call them and give my real address to them. So it might be yours, it might be someone else's.
I just used the normal PO box that you had.
Yeah. Sometimes they screw up and I have to call them. It's happened before. If it's your
Fucking
present,
idiot.
it'll get to me soon.
I think you'll like it. I promise it's not anthrax, but you may want to get some antidote going.
But it is something to be held. I mean, I've gotten lots of phallic gifts.
Oh,
I mean,
that's amazing.
I got a nice hat.
I'm fucking jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I've got a nice cup.
Oh my god.
Just
To be clear, when I suggested harmful opinion sucking my dick, it was just an example. I was not interested in that.
This has just turned into a fucking Jeff Holiday stream.
Yeah.
Pulling out those dildos.
Maybe you can be hired at Kilroy to talk about the free speech and talking about butt plugs on YouTube shows.
Well, speaking of Kilroy, Base Mama, shout out. If you 10K, if you pay me 10K, I will literally fly to Kilroy and I will hold a speech on why your IQ is higher than anyone else's IQ in the entire world.
No, wait, I don't know if you all heard. We talked to Sister Danger 2 days ago, and I got her to admit live on Tonka's show on his fucking 10-hour stream that my story that Mr. Medicare had mentioned in his third part, where we came up with the idea at that restaurant, she agreed to that, and she said, yes, it's true. I got her to say that I was right. And then I also got her to pretty much admit that she felt really uncomfortable with Based Mama. And I'm talking to Based Mama tonight. Apparently she wants to speak to me. So I'm going to be, and by the way, I'm not going to be fucking nice. And by the way, I'm going to say this, Based Mama, if you're watching this, I am going to be recording the whole conversation. I don't give a shit. That's the only way I will speak to you, because I don't trust anything that you have.
Oh, she wants to talk to you privately.
Yeah. And no, I'm not going to do no private talks after me being fucked over already. Yo, this shit's being recorded. Fuck you. If you don't want to do it, then go fuck yourself. I'm just letting you know. I don't have to let her know because I'm in Ontario and you're allowed to record conversations as long as one person knows. But I don't care. That's what I think. She's a fucking, in my opinion, she was, I think, started out as a naive person and then turned into a malicious intent to use us as marketing tools to get her buddies, the ex-Muslims who are threatening people on Twitter eventually on and being paid. So fuck her. So I'm just saying that right now. And then a Sister Danger started bashing Jim, aka Mr. Medicare. She started saying he's not a real journalist. He's not a journalist.
Okay,
so why would you?
Okay. Here's the thing. I gotta really interrupt you there for a second. But that's something that really pissed me off and ties into the whole ethics and political commentary thingy.
Sure.
As far as I know, journalism is not a protected profession. Everyone and everything can call themselves journalist. The assumption that journalists suddenly, by virtue of getting a fancy name tag, suddenly are some kind of higher intellectual being is fucking retarded.
I think it matters. It matters in the context of certain things like journalistic privilege and the idea that, especially in the US, if you can say, okay, I'm doing journalism, I don't have to reveal my source because I've been subpoenaed or whatever. I have to protect my source. I'm a journalist or whatever. I probably said something dumb, but it's along those lines. That's what being a journalist really matters for.
Whoa.
I'm not saying that doesn't matter. Absolutely not saying that.
Apparently, Sister Danger went after me as well. After I exposed a fucking scam and Medicare brought
That's
light
smart.
to it, and then I got you to fucking admit all this shit live on a stream, and then I leave, and then you talk shit about me. Then why did you drop out, sister? Why did you quit? Why? What did she say about me? Fuck you, Sister Danger. Fuck you.
Is this
Goddamn
what
piece of
YouTube
shit,
intellectualism
cunt.
is like?
No, I gave her a fucking chance. Maybe she was naive. Maybe fucking based mama, you know, fucking maybe based mama, you know, tricked her. I think I'm gonna make an. You know what? If she talks shit about me, I think Sister Danger knew everything that was happening, and now she's scared because of the legal ramifications. That's my theory. Fuck you, Sister Danger, you piece of shit.
What
Wow.
if? Okay, what if Base Mama only seems stupid because she's using like 80 of her 178 IQ points, putting that into like mind controlling people. Like she's mind controlling Sister Danger, and that like puts a tax on her brain CPU. And like,
are you saying that IQ is a scarce resource and you shouldn't waste it?
Yeah, I played a video game that was like that, man. Definitely.
No, I do think that Jim, Mr. Mitaker, has good ethics when he reports stuff. But I've received an email, and I've not talked about it yet. So, Mr. Mitaker being in the chat, I think it's a good moment we talk about it. It seems that on the Tale of Trout 3 part, you claim that a tweet was indicating that one of the ladies involved in Kilroy has been engaging in the false flagging of my video because she said, I don't know what I just flagged, but I hope it was juicy, ha ha ha. That person sent me an email and claims that this tweet was not a report of her flagging. It was her sarcastically laughing at Habib for flagging something he didn't know about. Do you think, Mr. Mitaker, that you may have misrepresented the nature of the sarcasm in that tweet and that person may not have been involved in false flagging at all? It would be great to hear you, Jim.
I could throw Jim a link. This guy has to finish his fucking video. Jim, hurry. Just finish that video. Just edit and finish that goddamn video here. I'm going to send him a link. I'm sure he'll say something that he's.
I can actually wake him up. He's sleeping in my bed still. We had a fun.
Yeah. How is he? Is his asshole tight or?
Now here's the thing. Like he plays all tough, but you know, once you get him in the bed, he's like a really devoted little sissy. So that's really interesting.
You know,
is there any single YouTuber that fucks pussy?
No, I think everyone's sucking dick.
Jesus Christ. That's why there's so many women in my bed.
I have a relationship with a girl, but you know, it's kind of funny to meme about fucking guys because many people are really uncomfortable with that.
Oh, sure. I sent them the link. So
Jim.
Hey, Jim, we want to hear about you having sex with a layman. We want to know how that went. We need some fan art. Yo, whoever is good at fan art, make a little Jim and Layman a nice a nice painting of that. That'd be cool.
Like, here's the thing, he's like really cute in bed, but he kind of lays it on thick sometimes. You know, you just want to go to sleep, you know, and then he's all there, you know, like drumming like one of your French skeptics, and it's like, oh dude, it gets all kind of hot, you know, hot and sweaty. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, he sweats a lot. Does he rub all his sweat over his chest and stuff?
Oh my, like here's the thing, like usually I kind of like, you know, some oil play, you know, but you don't really need that with him. It's like you need the second bed sheets. That's what you need.
True. When you fucked him in the ass, did it slip right in, or did it like have some pressure?
I didn't even like. I think honestly that the average air pressure, you know, was slightly tighter than he. So.
The normal? Oh, so you maybe popped his anal virginity, right?
It was basically like throwing a hot dog into a big hole.
Oh, the opposite. So he was like he's been working it a little bit, like frozen bananas, maybe, or.
Andy, why the fuck do you want all those details? Do you want to tell us something?
No, I'm just curious. You know, I like Jim as a YouTuber.
I don't judge. I don't
I'm
judge.
just wondering.
He's cute. I can send you a tape. Just via me, $50. Okay, we good.
Not a problem. You want USD or?
Give me it in Mexican peso.
I have a really vivid imagination, and you're describing him as being so loose, and now I'm imagining you helicoptering your dick inside of him.
Well, I'm not saying I did that, but you know.
Yeah. No, I see that in Medicare.
Is this peak YouTube
makes
skepticism right now?
Yeah. This is definitely. Everyone's saying stop, cease, please.
Delete.
Cheap shot to get Jim to join. No, we're not doing a cheap shot. We're just talking about, you know, real events. You know, that's what we're doing here. You know, I am, you know, quite skeptical. you know. Oh shit! Let's see if he joins. What's you know what the whole point of the hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing? Your movie sucks. I love it, guy. Yeah. So the whole V situation, what the whole point of this originally was, what was the whole point of that anyway? Because you spoke to him last night, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you wanted blood sports, right?
It sort of flips around. It flips around. I mean, like, dude, angry with me and seems to be happy to go back and forth. So, like, fuck yeah! I didn't really care so much. I was originally happy to let him do it, but then Jim suggested Candid and the events surrounding it. I was like, yeah, let's bring that up again. He'll love that. Like you know, talk about his friends. Maybe have a debate over which of them was the most stupid. See if he could.
So he's mad that you just talked about Candid? Is that it?
No, I think he just is angry at me in general, and it could have been cool if he was happy to go along with anything, but I think he wanted some very particular thing that I didn't care much about.
Interesting. I'm gonna copy link. Let's toss V a link. If he doesn't come in, or we could all start a meme about him. So there you are, V. I know you're watching 100%. So,
are you threatening me?
God.
There he is. What's going on?
How are you all doing?
Hey, so how was Layman? Or you like that? Or let's get
I missed it. I saw a little invite. What did I miss?
Oh, we were talking about how you and him are having sex, and they went into detail and stuff.
All the time. Yeah. How do you think I won the fourth debate with him?
That is actually true. Like, here's the thing.
I topped the shit out of that, and I made him submit.
We basically kind of play this weird, Tsundere thingy, where it's like, oh no, Jim, I'm gonna beat you, but beforehand we already we got all the arguments set up so he can really dominate me on stream.
Yeah, I just gotta warn you. If V does come in, he might ask you to delete the stream, like last time he talked to me on a stream. Well, but besides last night, he might blab too much and just ask you to please delete it.
Did you see that Tonka's stream went down?
Yeah, he had a lightning strike.
See, I don't believe that, because the moment V, right before that happened, I think a hit was called on him by the Soy Father. Because the moment that he said Sargon is like a university professor, instantly the stream goes down. So I don't know what's going on.
Wait, you think that he was scared of Sargon?
No, I think Sargon saw V mention his name and ordered his hitmen to take that stream down.
Oh shit! Yeah, because that was funny how V said someone recommended I didn't do the debate with Harmful, and then I was like, was this guy supposed to be scheduled to be at a ball pit in Kilroy? And then Quartering said maybe.
Apparently they had a full group therapy session for V.
Oh,
I put a video response up to him last night because he made a video. My whole point with that was like, oh, okay, if your position is Harmful is just fucking with you and he's just having a laugh, then treat it like that. Don't get so super serious and emotional. Just
I literally told him that. I said like 2-3 days ago. I told him, look, I don't respect you. I'm just going to fuck with you. I'm going to treat you as a subhuman. If you want to talk to me, if you don't want to talk to me, just fuck off. And he decided to talk to me. So, hey, I went ahead. I figured he was into it or something.
I thought the back and forth was funny. I wanted to see an hour. Here we go. Good. V,
yeah,
you can
I actually
treat it like it's a game, man. Have some fun with it.
Yeah, I don't know how you wanted that video to come off, but I did take the advice.
I'm so proud of you. Oh, I was embarrassed.
Yeah, V, just like I was saying, if you can't tell if somebody's trolling with you, then don't take it seriously and just fuck around. You were making bug eating jokes and shit. Go for it. That's funny stuff.
You were doing fine.
Give me a second. I gotta grab my lube. Give me a second. Gotta grab the lube.
I told you the other day that I'm just gonna fuck with you. Right? Do you remember?
Right, but it doesn't matter. I already stated what I had. I actually thought you're legitimately concerned about Skype cabals and about the issues you're raising.
Not anymore.
And I thought that you're coming in good faith.
I gave a fuck when that reflected on me when I was involved in the YouTube shit, and people assumed I was involved with it. And you know about how I felt about people saying, "Oh, there's the apocalypse, so I need more." I was like, "Nah, give me money, please, but not if you feel sorry for me." But now that doesn't matter. I
Yeah,
don't
that's fine.
give a fuck. I'm not on
But
YouTube.
you understand there were people who didn't believe me when I said that's the case, and I wanted to have you on record saying that this is not the case.
I
So
mean,
if you're-
I can understand other people being concerned. For me personally, I mean, it's something that I'm not a fan of people being too close within any field involving media. But the YouTube shit doesn't matter. I'm on Twitch now.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But if you want to fucking fight with me, hell yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah,
there's
here
no
we go.
blood sport?
Here we go. Hey, before you came in, V, Harmful said he'd smack you around like a bitch if he met you in real life. Any
Yeah,
response?
that's how he started out the stream, actually.
I'm not going to do another video where I say you did this.
He flexed from the camera and said, "These guns kill Romanians." Any response?
Hey V, do you have any siblings?
No, I'm a lonely child.
Oh well.
I
Yo.
do have multiple personalities, though. Sometimes when I get drunk, I become completely different. I go
Yo.
on streams and I start yelling at people.
Yeah, well, that's why I like
the
having
fun
V on.
stuff. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's why I like having V on. Everyone's like, stop putting V on. I'm like, because he's always angry at people. I'm like, that's why I put him on, because it's fucking hilarious.
Now, V,
Grump
before,
isn't into that shit either. Grump just like takes it real serious. But I thought you were on board with it, and I thought Scrump was hopping in with you, and this was some like fucking WrestleMania tag team shit. Turns out no.
No,
Yeah.
it's
wait.
yeah.
V, before you go any further, because I saw what happened in the last stream. There's a certain name. Don't bring it up. I don't want this stream mysteriously going down.
The owner of the stream had a lightning strike a tree next to his house, and that's why.
Yeah, that's what the police
Oh,
will
so that's what we call it nowadays. A lightning strike. Okay.
the lightning magically appeared.
No, and then next to Tonka's charred body are just a couple bowls from a ball pit.
Yeah, it's a reminder. You don't fuck with the family.
No, but the thing with Sargon, like a professor, is like my studies, my books, my reading, and it's like I don't care about the drama. Like if you bring him something that's like drama wise, like I don't care, like philosophy books, reading that's his shtick basically. Like for people who know him.
May I ask you, V, then why was he calling the whole Kilroy thing drama when it ended up being a fucking scam?
Well, I mean, and
I
he'd
think-
recommended,
yeah,
he'd
I
recommended
actually
to
know
people that
that.
they put money in.
Yeah. He got in fact, he probably made the most money donated from Kilroy. And I'm still heading to Arizona to hang out with Sticks and a bunch of people to bar hop with some viewers and hang out at restaurants and stuff with people. But Sargon got probably, when he posted his video, got about $20,000 worth from his viewers. And then he accuses a lot of us of starting drama when we got people to actually refund it.
You'll have to bring that up with him, mate. He is going to have to
Yeah,
defend
he
himself.
got
for that.
fucked out of. In all fairness, he got fucked out of 252. I mean, if you look at his Facebook thing, he says that he threw 250 and he doesn't expect to get it back. The interesting thing, though, is you were bringing up Sister Danger earlier. I went on. Is it Sinestro or Sinatra? How do you pronounce his name?
Sinatra says. What's going on?
Yeah, Sinatra says.
Yeah.
He had Sister Danger on there, and I went in as Billy the Anti-Bully. I don't think she knew who I was.
Oh, no way.
So I talked to her for like 30 minutes, and she was dumb enough to admit that, how Base Mama said we needed to have a contract before we got money or it's illegal?
Yeah.
I got her to admit that, yes, they raised at least $40,000 to $50,000 before any contracts of any sort were discussed.
Oh.
Did they knew it's illegal though, or were they just stupid?
Well, yeah, but think about it. You're standing in front of the judge. Your Honor, I didn't realize stealing from this store was illegal. If I had known, I never would have taken all the products here.
Even if it wasn't illegal, it should just be so blatantly scummy.
Yeah, I mean it's obvious if you can't guarantee that people are going to show up. Then
I'm
you
more
force them to
interested
sign.
in the civil litigation, not even the criminal stuff, not even from Arizona. I'm talking about the people whose images were used to promote a product that weren't signed for it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
someone in the chat. I did not say that Sargon #Sargon didn't know it was a scam. What I'm saying,
Wait, Andy, are you saying
Sargon knew.
no, I didn't say.
Andy is saying that
Sargon
No, I
knew.
didn't.
Andy, are you saying?
Sargon knew.
Jesus Christ, Andy, put down the gun. Put down the gun, Andy.
Okay.
Chill.
All right, Hasbro thinks I'm on the way to murder them. Okay, I don't need any more of this shit. Sargon was calling, saying, "Stop talking about drama." What I'm saying is, he shouldn't have said that when it was like obviously a scam at the end. At least that's all. Sargon didn't know. Stop it, people. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop talking.
Right. Andy, your issue is the dismissal of it once it came out.
That's it. Yes, that's it. Dismissal of it. That's it.
You're not blaming him
Wasn't
for
it,
bringing people into a scam. Just like why is he dismissing it?
He should have been as upset. He should have been as upset as everyone. In my opinion.
Wasn't this during the time he was in London organizing his event? I mean,
No,
maybe
he was on my stream. He was on my stream, and
I will actually let me see if I can hit him up. Maybe he can come here and defend himself.
That actually is that's funny though that you say that because Sargon organizes his own events. He didn't need $40,000 for fucking security to do it.
No,
right?
but
Like he threw it together, got the venue, got people to show up, everything's running smooth.
Hey, honest question now. Okay, honest question to everyone in this stream. Do you think this was just stupidity, or do you think this was like honest to God malicious intent?
I think it was honest to God malicious intent by Base Mama.
Why not both? It starts as stupidity, and then she gets greedy and turns into malicious intent.
No, I believe straight up from the beginning. She saw a couple of. This is exactly what I think happened. She wanted to start a business. She wanted to do an event. She finally networks and meets YouTubers she thinks are gullible idiots. She gets them to promote the event with no contract signed, nothing for appearance fee, nothing for promotional tweets. Raises a shit ton of money without any fucking contracts negotiated. Makes public statements that she took out a $30,000 business loan when she has $375,000 in personal debt. Fuck that. No. She cannot take out a $30,000 loan when you have that much debt to credit ratio. I'm not retarded enough to believe that she pulled that. Somebody else put down the deposit on that hotel. Now I could say who it is, but I'm going to leave their name out of it.
Yeah.
But that it was an $8,000 deposit, and then somebody calls the hotel and they tell them no, it was actually $5,000. So even if she did take out, what's that?
I think though, okay, I agree with what you're saying. However, when we made up that idea at that restaurant, I'm pretty sure in that moment she had good intentions of all of us being able to speak. And then when she realized she had all of us on board, at least to like maybe like talk there and promote, that's when her malicious intent started.
Andy, why are you turning around and kissing the rapist that fucked your ass?
I'm not. No, what I'm saying is Dave himself, who was starting this idea, his initial perspective of everything was a good intent. Based Mama is the one who saw this opportunity as a, oh fuck. So yeah, like I think the initial idea was born out of like, oh, this is cool, we're gonna all talk there. And I'm not saying it was Base Mama who thought that. Dave for sure was the one who was excited about this.
I'm not even bringing him up into this. I'm saying Base Mama bilked you idiots. She saw a bunch of gullible fucks that had hundreds of thousands of people that follow them. Look at how easy that money was. 3 weeks. It took her 3 weeks to get $85,000 fucking dollars. And she's on record saying, I can't promote the leftist academics that I want to show up there. We can't put their name up on the page.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
You know what? She wanted to fund a different event, and she saw you guys as a proxy for a fundraiser. I mean, she fucked over everyone. And I mean everyone. Anybody's name that was on that page, she used you to raise money for what she wanted to do. Any profession, and Sister Danger goes on this thing and she says, I'm a professional. I've done conventions before. Blah, 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 blah. Well, if you were sitting with her at that fucking meeting and then you and her are working out how to run this, and then you say you came back a few months later in October, well, then you surely were around when they were making their money and raising funds from November.
You're 100% right. All right. You know what? Hey, look, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. She is.
I'm not giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. Stop walking it back, Andy. You got
she is no. She is. She's a horrible human being. But like, Dave was the one who was talking to me a lot about this idea. So his intention was definitely a good intention. So yeah, you're right. Base Mama in particular, who ended up taking over the event and Dave dropping out. Yeah. Okay. She obviously had nefarious plans because that one video, I didn't even watch that. The one that you had in your video where she's like, you're all just fucking YouTubers. That means nothing. She was, definitely. Yeah. She was after us all raising fucking money. It was fucking disgusting.
You think she wanted corporate sponsorship, which is why she didn't want the alt-right. Controversial in it.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Maybe
you're right. Yeah, that's a good
believe
idea.
that could happen.
No, there's no way.
No. But maybe she believed that could happen.
She wanted a business model she could franchise out. They talked about branding and trademarking and copywriting.
Yeah, but Jim, I watched your video, and you do say that a corporate person hates the most when they scroll down and they see nigger in the comment section. So maybe this is why she wanted to purify her event, so that maybe later down the line.
Let's be fair here. When I say corporate person, I'm talking like a company that's not, run by some chick from Arizona, in her free time after bilking YouTubers. I'm talking like corporate America, like, fucking big companies like a Google or something isn't going to want to have people scroll down and see nigger underneath their car ad.
So you're saying with her high IQ, she can't attract Google.
Yeah.
Well, she needs at least 198, not 178. Maybe a few more Rick and Morty episodes, and she'll be up there. I don't know.
Yeah, well, she is an intellectual anomaly. I want to make a shirt that says that. Like that's the best fucking quote.
I mean,
ever.
she's not wrong about being an intellectual anomaly.
Yeah.
That was fucking racist.
She's a fucking dummy.
Now, Mr. Mitakar, this is all good talk. I appreciate. But there was a fact presented in the Tales of Trout number 3, and someone is sending me emails claiming that you misrepresented her tweet. It's the ex-Muslim who tweeted something like, I just flagged the video without knowing what it is. I hope it was juicy. Ha 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 ha. She claims that it was a sarcastic tweet, not one admitting false flagging a video. Do you think she might be right?
Well, here's what I'll say. I have the full tweet archived. Habib, who was the admin on Kraut's server, had said, I flagged it. I did it. Her response to that was, I flagged it too. We are all Habibs. He made a joke about it, and she said, yeah, I flagged it. I hope it was juicy. Ha ha ha. As in, I didn't know what I flagged, but I saw you doing it, so I joined in. Yeah, now, you could interpret it in multiple ways. That's fine. But I would say this. She deleted her Twitter. All the shit. Before I did this video, I said, I want to make sure I have everything archived because these people are going to run. And what happens when the fucking video comes up? She runs.
Well, and also,
why would she be mocking Habib? Why would she think he didn't know?
Well, can you also ask her why she made a video saying, like almost like in a threatening manner and calling herself like, I'm an ex-terrorist. Just so you know, I'm an ex-terrorist.
No, I mean, it was clear from my email exchange with this lady that I wouldn't do a barbecue with this lady. It's like, she seems pretty awkward.
But no, that's a fair question. I had to cut shit down for time. I mean, there is the full tweet out there. I can pull up the archive. People can take a look and make their decision if they want to make their decision, if they think it's different than what it is. But she went after Tim Pool and said that he was a bad ally. She used a lot of SJW-ish language when he was talking about a simple contract, which is just stupid. When I interacted with her, she said, don't fuck with ex-Muslims. When other people interacted with her, she said, you want to play a threat game? We can play a threat game. What she'll do is she'll talk a bunch of shit and say really outlandish stuff and then immediately remove it an hour or 2 hours later to make it look like she never said it. So, like, if you want to say it's a joke, keep it up. If it's a joke, right, why would you delete it? Why did you delete it? This was before her account deletion, by the way. Yeah. She pulled those tweets down.
At least throw an LOL after you threaten.
Well, no, I'm saying even if it's the best sarcastic joke in the world, why would you delete it after saying it?
I actually have someone DMing me at the moment. He says, hey, dude, there's actually a lot more than that. I have more info on it being malicious. So Dave didn't want contracts at all. 0. He flipped out when they were made. That's part of the reason he left. Based has closed her Twitter, and Dave was the one who got the loan.
Dude, shh. I'm just gonna say this now. You're making Dave Cullen's life really bad if you keep going forward talking about what you're talking about.
Did you know they didn't actually drop the contracts? They said on their Facebook that they're just preparing certain slots where you won't need the contracts, and that they'll be on a first come first served basis.
Yeah, because Andy, you just like the allegation. I want you to understand what's going to happen. Somebody's going to sue. The state's going to get involved, and if the information comes out that it's Dave Cullen that didn't want contracts, then Dave Cullen's on the line.
But here's the thing is, if someone sues, and this person is messaging me right now saying, if someone sues, that information is out there. There's a ton of information about the loans, screenshots. There's obviously the actual loan itself. about Kilroy that shows who took out the loan. So it's all already out there. So whoever, look, I love Dave, and this stinks that he's part of the situation. And I hope everyone got their refund, by the way. We posted, yeah, so Based Mama is actually on the Kilroy name legally, right?
I looked at the LLC, the incorporation of it. I don't know whose name that is, but it's not Dave's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So what the question is now is the bullshit that happened with false promotion. Is this based on the person who is on the LLC, or is it the person who took out the loan? Or is it
whoever's name is like, if this is a corporation, if it's an LLC, if they incorporate it or whatever, whoever's name is on that is the one that's going to get fucked.
So
whoever was getting paid money is the one that's fucked.
So then that means
Dave is who's going to get served.
Yeah,
I think Dave then just taking out the loan and giving it to Based Mama to pay. Her name is on the LLC, so she's getting fucked in the ass. Dave just took out the money. She was the one who ran the false promotion and the contracts, as we know right now, based on the evidence. So
yeah.
Dave,
my concern is that she's going to try to throw this off onto him.
Yeah, but there's evidence of her saying all this shit, and she's on the contract on the LLC. She could try as much as she wants, but all the evidence points at Based Mama is the one who ran all this stuff.
Also, Andy, did you see the stuff with because JF brought this up about Sister Danger? Somebody, when I was just at the tail end of the third video, had said she had been involved in a GoFundMe scam of raising money to get somebody out of Egypt. That didn't happen, and people refused refunds for that.
Really?
It's something like Joe the Pharaoh, right?
Yeah, and they had a lot of evidence. They did a 2 or 3 hour stream on it, a bunch of screen caps of people saying, "Where's my money? This didn't happen. This was all bullshit." Oh. And I know her and Based Mama are friends, and she's suddenly ducking and covering. So, that's another interesting angle to look at. I didn't have enough time to
she
go
is
through
who
it.
she says she is.
I don't know.
Well, I have a name, but I don't know if I can attach that name to who she is, so I just didn't add it.
Well, basically, I think what happened here was Based took fucking Dave for a ride. He probably had better credit than she has.
More ways than one, if you want to go on rumor.
Well, I hope at the very least he got that out of it.
Yeah, at least fucking BJ, right? A quick BJ. But I think what happened was she wanted to run this corporation. You have video evidence of Based and Sister Danger talking about turning this into a fucking, what do you call it? A franchise, like it's fucking McDonald's or some shit. Dave took the money out, but Based Mama's entire name is littered all over this shit. He pulled out, and she's the LLC owner. She admitted on video, "I am Kilroy," and then she also has herself admitting that she promoted people without fucking having them on contract, which is illegal. Based Mama is fucked. She wants to talk tonight, and basically all I'm going to say is, and besides all this, by the way, this whole thing of her being fucked in the ass right now, she has pretty much tarnished all of our names. If we ever try and run any Kickstarter for anything like this ever again, no one will donate, and I do not blame them.
So, I don't blame them either. I wouldn't donate for any fucking event you knuckleheads come up with. Fucking shit.
Oh, come on, Medicare. Why not?
I'm being dead serious with you. Are you kidding? I'm just kidding. I'm so fucking gullible. You could tell me that Tiny Tim's gonna die of cancer tomorrow unless I give you $1 million. I'm not giving you a fucking penny.
I think the way you can get something like this started, because it wasn't like an alternative to VidCon or something, like let's have our version, right? If you want to get something like this started, you would have to have some YouTuber do it by himself without getting any money from crowdfunding, but making a loan from the bank, show that it can function, and then start growing it by involving other YouTubers over the years. I don't think you can crowdfund it, at least not in the near future.
The people running it have to take the risk.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that should be on them.
100%. Well, and $85,000. When I heard that, I thought we were gonna have like a little haul, just talk a little bit, meet some viewers. That was it. And then I just see $85,000, and then it's like, hey, you know how we offered you a panel? Well, here's a list of panels you could choose from. What? The fuck is this shit? Ugh.
Again, I go back to what, and people in the chat are saying the same thing, as funny as it sounds. Sargon's doing, right, V? He's doing like This Week in Stupid Live for audiences, isn't he?
Yeah, he did it in London.
Yeah,
From what
yeah,
I
but
spoke with him, it was a really good event. Like he sold all the tickets in the first week.
So he was able to do this himself. I mean, maybe he had a person helping him, but he actually got the event. He got the venue, sold the tickets, got it set up. There weren't any issues.
He had the puppet guy there. I think Wazulu wanted to go. I think Wazulu wanted to go. I'm not sure if he went. But yeah, it was himself basically and 2 other guys. That was his entire staff. And from what he said, the entire event was quite pleasant and everything went well.
So there you go. So it's doable. It's doable just to set it up.
He wants to do it again, and he wants to involve more people the second time around.
The way someone's going to fuck with an event like that is going to be like swatting anyway. And what can you do about that?
Well, if it's in Britain, there is no SWAT.
Oh, yeah. But I'm thinking of Kilroy.
What are you going to do, American police in Eastern Europe?
Honestly, I had, like, even aside from all the sketchy stuff, I had a bad vibe with what might have happened there, just security wise. Like, I don't know. I just had a really, like, all these ex-Muslims and like all these fucking
Andy, chill with the 1488. Chill.
Yeah. Look, Andy. Okay, Britain doesn't have SWAT, and America doesn't have the terrorist from Germany, so it's still fine.
I'm just a paranoid motherfucker.
Acid attacks.
There are, but not like Germany. I don't think so. I was looking like during the last Ramadan in Europe, and it was like 1 a day or something like that, and I was like, it stopped being.
Wait, did you just say 1 a day acid attacks? Where?
During Ramadan, like there weren't major or anything like that. But if you were,
I wouldn't classify fucking acid in your face as a minor thing. What are you talking about?
Well,
Hey man, don't judge. Acid attack a day keeps the thoughts away.
Depends what you're comparing with, right? If you're comparing with the rock concert where
how about getting water thrown in your face? How does that compare to getting some water thrown in your face or some milk?
No, but you know what I mean. It's not like when they went into a rock concert and castrated a guy, forced him to eat his testicles and that kind of thing. You know, I mean, there's different levels, right? There's different levels you can escalate this.
Well, yeah, but you can't compare getting. You could be like, well, you know, shit, getting acid thrown in your face is bad, but at least I didn't get gang raped by Bengal tigers. Like, let's keep it within the realm of shit happening on the street, V.
No, but as I was saying, like during Ramadan, if you looked at the news throughout the European Union, there was like at least one minor event happening per day, right? Nothing that would make the front page news, but it was still like a by the way, and I was like, okay, this doesn't happen in the United States, does it? Like you don't have this type of terrorist activity going on.
That's because we're building a wall, buddy.
Oh, this fucking chat does not. Oh my god, this fucking Jim. You open a can of worms, man. It's just fucking Andy, a 22 for every Jew Warski. You ruined me, dude. Braving Ruin just donated. Adam, if you touch a kid, I'll murder a Yid. Worski. Yeah, that one was said before.
I fucking love Edgy.
Earlier, I saw someone on the chat say, Adam, fuck the evidence, but not the kid, Warski.
Is this the legendary, okay, Sergeant Buck, $5? Is this really the legendary Adam Adolf, touch a child whore? You'll get my M4, Warski.
Well, okay.
My dad called me. My dad called me after that stream at 3:30 in the morning. He's like, I woke up for a midnight snack. Why is everyone saying you're fucking planning on murdering people at Hasbro? I'm like, Dad, Jesus Christ.
I just like that every time that you go through describing these events, you keep making statements like murdering people at Hasbro. So when I clip this together as a death threat and send it to them, they're going to take it super serious.
Why would you do that?
Medicare.
Because it's funny, that's why.
Medicare, look. There's lulls. I get it.
My name is Andy Warski, and I'm coming for you.
No. Let me put it this way. If Warski lands in jail and with his avatar, they don't even need to make a mugshot. if that happens, where are you going to get your info from? Because this stream is going to go down as well.
Medicare.
Where are you going to get the material?
Your face on that stream, by the way, was fucking priceless. It alternated between laughing and am I going to go to prison, which was just a great spectrum.
if anyone wants to watch it on the related videos, you'll see I made like a clipped out version of the whole thing. Mr. Medicare turns Andy into a living meme. That was all the gut busting laugh ones that were done that night. That was It was funny as fuck.
I don't know who this fucking Medicare you keep talking about. I'm Billy the anti.
Sorry, Billy. Sorry.
Thank you,
Billy. Jeez, I always forget. My bad.
Yeah, bullying is wrong. Read the T-shirt. Be a friend, don't be a bully. Yeah, but if you are you going to stream that conversation with Base Mama tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna be the Base Mama. I think you owe everyone a fucking apology. I'll play good cop for a while, but she has to fess up, honestly. It has to be live. Honestly. If she does it in private, it's gonna be sketchy anyway for her. I mean, no one likes her right now anyway. I mean, beyond fucking doesn't like her. She scammed us.
Well, yeah, I'm actually curious because, like, I covered this, but you were part of it. But, like, Layman, Harmful, V, JF, like, what do you guys think watching this all transpire? Like, what were your thoughts on it with the Kilroy event just as a whole?
I am pissing my pants in laughter. Here's the thing. I wish those guys all the best. If you want to have your nice little echo chamber conference, go the fuck ahead. Have your ball pits. Jerk each other off in backstage. I don't care, but at least don't scam out 80K.
For me, the fun started as soon as they reacted to Tim Pool saying something about the contracts. As soon as that happened, I knew it was going to be magical.
Yeah.
Well, she admitted
to me,
it's done, by the way.
Moved from a very philosophical point, which was, well, it seems that you guys are banning the people on the right, so you're not really an event about free speech. You're not holistic enough. Down to right now, where essentially my question is, did Base Mama suck Dave Collins' dick?
I hope.
I disavow. I disavow.
I was excited about it in the beginning because it was like an alternative to VidCon, and I thought that if it's done properly, it would have blown up. And I think it would have blown up if it was done with good intentions. But when I saw what's happening, I was like, oh, this is definitely going to fall. And I still wonder if it's going to get canceled.
Imagine getting a blowjob so good that you're okay with a scam going on.
No, because there are many scams in the world, which is essentially that. It starts with a blowjob, and then it's like the female wants to do something. The male is like, okay, well, she just sucked my dick. Maybe we should do it. I mean, a lot of the great political moments of history start with a blowjob.
This is my version of the story, though. Maybe she actually just wanted to have it legit, and then she realized that she's getting so much money and so many people that she said, okay, maybe I can get some corporate sponsorship. Let's just push away the unmentionables and make sure we get everyone to sign an NDA so they don't talk about anything wrong that we're doing. And when she saw that people started backing up, she went into full damage control mode.
You bring up a good point about the. This is why I don't know necessarily about the corporate sponsorship thing, because she got rid of the right wingers, right? Like, okay, we can't have a Baked Alaska there, or we can't have a James Alsop there, or something, because we don't, or a Faith Goldie, disavow kind of thing. But she does say that she was going to have a lot of really. I mean, she said herself, like, left-leaning activists that, like, they couldn't even list because they're considered risky or dangerous. So even if you got rid of the right wingers, you'd still be left with maybe some pretty extremist people on the left. So wouldn't that fuck the corporate sponsorship angle?
You think Toyota doesn't sponsor Young Turks when talking about police violence and how fuck white people narrative goes? I mean, from my experience, the corporations don't have anything against far leftists. Unless you're like,
I don't know. I mean, I read that article that Zank put up about bitches and hoes. So maybe he's not as leftist as we all are led to believe.
Yeah, did you just call him Zank?
Zank, Gank, Crank. I don't fucking know. Listen, I don't repeat the names of people.
Mr. Mythical,
I don't pronounce them properly.
in the
that
public
was-
space.
Hey, I don't pronounce their names properly if they will not acknowledge the Armenian genocide. That's all I'm saying.
I actually
Yeah.
called out Sargon on that. Like, he's like, oh no, we have to help Cenk. Cenk did nothing wrong. No, Cenk made his bed. He needs to get fucked in it. He trained those people that are now going after him. He built a culture where a simple accusation means that it's okay to just destroy that person's livelihood. I'm not going to help those people burn him down, but I don't have to save him either.
Hey, I'd like to jump in here and remind people. Do you remember when? I think Sargon did this too, but it was more important that it was Milo that did it. You remember the girl over in the UK who said all the extremist shit, and they wanted to get rid of her as like a vice president or like the student council or some shit, and they were all defending her, saying, "Oh, it's free speech. We need to defend her." Did she ever speak up when Milo was getting persecuted, or when Sargon got, when people were going after that? Like, what's this motivation to go out and help these people that, make their
He's
own beds and then
gullible.
refuse to
He's
lie?
really gullible. He thinks that Cenk is going to realize, okay, look, these people are bad, and I got helped by these good people. Maybe I should reevaluate my life views. That I don't think that's going to happen.
They never fucking learn, these guys.
They don't. You get to read. You get to
Hypocrisy
read
everywhere.
You
That's all
get
it
to
is.
read articles in the news with no border activists who have like a purple dick in their ass, and they're still going like, oh, Muslims are good. There's nothing to see here. Hashtag no border activism. Like, they never learn, no matter what happens.
And then I don't know, this whole situation.
There was this Swedish politician, right? He got raped by some Muslims, and then he actually says that he feels sorry that the Muslims that raped him is now being deported. And he actually had like this article going around.
The sex was that good?
Yeah, it was just a great cocky. Just fucking great.
Jim, rape can be pleasant. It really depends on which side of the Muslim cock you're situated at.
Is that how that works?
Wow.
Jesus Christ, man. That's fucking hilarious. Oh,
I mean,
God.
I guess if they want to be really serious about their claims for no borders, how do you deal with your asshole?
Yeah, that's true. Fucking.
There was another case, I think it's still in Sweden, where one no border activist got raped. She started talking against it, and her allies wouldn't let her speak because it's like, you're ruining the cause or some shit. I mean, this was like 2 years ago when I was reading it on my channel. I couldn't believe what I'm reading. Like, how indoctrinated are these people? And if you're going to think that these people are going to go like, yeah, you know what? These are good, decent humans that saved me when I was in the bad, so I'm not going to change my life views. I honestly don't think that's going to be the case.
Yeah, V, I'd agree. It's really fucked up when you're part of a group and then you speak out against something they do, and then they all come after you. That's pretty terrible, isn't it? Hey, speaking of that, Harmful, what happened with that Candid thing? I thought you were going to talk about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, I did earlier. You want me to bring that up again? How
Let's get some fires started, boys. Let's get this going.
Give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be back.
Andy's running to clean his history. Okay, that's fine.
Please do not tweet any corporations that I'm on the way to murder them, right, Mediker? Thanks. Or Billy, sorry, my bad.
All right, let's play some gay porn. He's gone. Yeah. It's free. Anybody got screen share up? Want to put on some hardcore gay porn? Get him.
Get the fuck out of here! No.
How about some straight porn? You know, something with traps.
You're jumping into this debate.
I'm starting to be able to dox you, Jim. I think you worked for CNN when they posted that porn all night long.
There you go. You got me. I was also on. My joke just went right down the toilet because I forgot his Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz shit when his intern posted the pornography on his Twitter account, but that's dead. That's dead in the gutter. God damn it.
I wonder, like, what the conversation next morning when someone walked into the CNN office and saw it.
I don't know. Yeah, the only reason I brought the Canada thing up, though, and this is kind of interesting to me, is I've seen with the race realism debate going back and forth, and how Kraut and them had their side they wanted to take on it and go after it. I saw T.J. Kirk threw his hat in the ring, wants to get involved in that, and I seem to remember him being involved in Candid. So that's just, I wanted to bring up some old time memories.
Do we have any news from T.J. Kirk? Because he said he was about to release something about race realism, but he totally didn't do it, right?
I think he's dealing with he just dropped a Drunken Peasants. Like he's
Oh,
done
yeah.
with it. So I'm sure he's just dealing with some of that fallout right now. So
I got a question, okay? And this is for you, Jim. Do you agree that if a YouTuber who has like racist views has a Coca-Cola ad on his channel, is Coca-Cola endorsing that YouTuber?
I put up a video 9 months ago. Most people didn't watch it. It was just kind of a one-off called "A Bigot's Dollar," talking about the concept of, does it matter? Like, you're saying that, okay, you have a platform and you're advertising on that platform, and maybe the YouTuber has some kind of extremist view one way or the other, but you're still getting eyes on the product. So, is a bigot's dollar worth less than a non-bigot's dollar as far as advertising reach goes? And a couple people talked about it because I thought it was interesting. This is, I think, right as the adpocalypse or whatever the fuck it was starting. I don't know. Corporations, I don't think really care. I have a feeling that a lot of the adpocalypse shit in the beginning had more to do with them wanting a better bargaining position. But I think the stuff that recently happened with all the pedophile shit that's going on YouTube, that has legitimately hurt them. This is different than the adpocalypse. Now people are like, well, I don't want to put ads up on a platform that's got fucking 6-year-old girls naked in a bathtub and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Especially when, if you look into magazines for advertisers, sometimes they run little polls, and people, the majority, by like if I remember correctly, it was like 60%. If you poll people and say, do you associate a product with what it appears on, the majority do say yes. Granted, like the examples I saw were tiny sample sizes, which probably wouldn't count in serious academia or whatever.
I can actually elaborate on that.
Well, let's reverse the question.
Have you
now.
seen serious stuff on that?
This is where I wanted to go. Would you associate a YouTuber promoting a product like that website you talked about in the beginning?
Which website?
The one that was trying to get you to write scholarship, something.
The Edison one?
Right. So my question is, if you see like Monday Math, for instance.
I talked about this on Layman stream. I think Edison is a shitty service, but I don't. Because we brought up this. Remember this, Layman? We specifically brought up Bearing, and I said, I don't care. If he's putting it in his description and he's saying what it is and he's being open about it, it means little to me. Just like it would mean little to me if Coca-Cola put up on an ad on the fucking Daily Stormer.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They're not gonna do it.
Here's the thing. There is a short-term association between brand and the person, or rather the company or the platform that is advertising it. But both in mid and long term, the association seems to diminish to a very noteworthy degree. So basically, you're left with there are a few really interesting ads that were highly controversial in Europe because they ran on certain platforms. But nowadays, everyone just remembers the ad and the product, but the controversy is just kind of gone. So yeah, short term is a problem. Mid and long term, just completely irrelevant.
Do you think that first bit is what scares people away? Do you think the advertisers being aware of that scares them away?
If I were to watch Jim's channel and I see like 5 seconds him advertising widgets or whatever, right? I would assume that he's getting money from, you're getting money from the company. And I will also assume the worst. Like, you're not allowed to say anything negative about those widgets. You're not allowed to talk if you notice something shady going on with the widgets. And I would assume it's a commercial that you're using in order to gain financial gain.
Well, here's two things that I would raise in response to this, and I think this cuts to the heart of the advertising shit. Whether you're doing paid promotions or whether ads are appearing on your videos, my personal stance is I don't do those. I've gotten offers. I had one offer for like $5,000 to promote a streaming service. I had another offer for a couple $100 to promote apps and shit like that. And it got to the point where they wouldn't stop sending this shit to me. So I said, if you continue to send this to me, I'm going to advertise your product for free. And I'm going to do it in a Klan hood, and I'm going to do it talking about white nationalism. So that put an end to that. Like I said, if you want to be upfront and chill for something, fine. You're being upfront and chilling for it. My problem is when you enter into a contractual relationship with a company, and then that company is paying you to do shady shit that's outside of that simple business transaction. And that's what caught my attention. That's what caught my attention with Candid. Where it felt like
it was weird shit, because it could have been just my first video. My first video was like, hey, look, these guys are promoting this. You really need to know about this bit. But then it's the shit that came after that that meant I had to keep carrying on. I mean, Shu said she didn't have a thing in her contract stopping her from criticizing it. That turned out to just be a lie. She deleted the tweet, but I have it archived, naturally. We had Baron come to me and tell me, hey, the guy who hooked me up originally came to me and he shared the message with me and he said, oh, we've got some people doing counterfeit to this guy who's criticizing us. Do you want to do one too? We'll pay you. And all that sort of shit. Can you be surprised that I was annoyed at them?
Isn't every company doing this? I mean, wasn't what was his name? Andrew Joe caught
I'm
with.
not sure it's even legal.
I will guarantee you that there is no Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all these other companies will push through with their own branding and marketing and their own messaging, but they are not going to pay you to go make a fucking mercenary videos to take down some dude that says your product is shit.
Based on the suggestion that was happening.
Right, I have a bit of background knowledge about Pepsi and Coke.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, my dude.
You're fucking nuts. Like, did you
when,
know
when
that
Pepsi went had the military? Is this the one?
Worldwide hotels are marketed and marked as either Pepsi or Coke hotels, right? And if you, as a member of the upper branch of management, for example, of Coca-Cola, visit a Pepsi hotel, that is a reason to fucking fire you.
May I just say one thing? If the skeptics hated me before, they'll probably hate me a little bit more now. What with my face being on scroll down a little bit on the Daily Stormer.
Good. Embrace the 1488, Andy.
No, isn't that the publication Jim is working at? Because he got like 2 videos on the Daily Stormer.
Yeah, do you know that Anglin put up my flat Earth video on there, and he got so many people telling him that it was the flat Earth or the globe was a Jewish conspiracy. He had to put up an article calling them retards.
Oh.
Do you know you even have like a far leftist university professor that puts your videos up on her Twitter?
Yeah, you'd mentioned that, but I thought it was funnier that I had people at the Democratic National Strategy Commission following me, and I can't shake them. I don't know why they follow me. I'll put out statements like, I believe the DNC is responsible for Seth Rich's murder, and this person must agree because they follow me, and he still follows me.
How many people does he follow? Does he have a follow bot?
No, he follows a lot of people, but I think if you tweet out the organization you're working for killed a man, he probably is going to see that.
You know what? I think it's that you actually make really good political videos. I mean, you called out the European Union before anyone else did. I saw your video where you compared the European Union to some American Union.
I've been making videos for the last year about people putting bicycle pumps up their ass. I don't understand.
Yeah, actually, just so everyone knows, the Stormer thing, it's on the right, and the guy, I guess, who runs the social media retweeted Medicare the tweet that says his smile and optimism gone, and it's just a picture of me. So it's just out of context. I'm up there on Daily Stormer. It's pretty fucking funny, but Jesus Christ, now all these Nazi memes aren't really as funny as before.
You just Andy, just roll with it. I've done videos.
I am rolling with it. Believe me.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I've done videos on furries. I have furries that watch my videos. I've done fucking videos on like all the deviants videos. Like half the fucking fan art I've ever got were from people in those communities laughing about how fucking retarded this shit was. You're gonna have a audience made up of everybody. It doesn't fucking matter.
What if, Jim? What if tomorrow you release another political video?
I'm really not that into politics. The most I talked about it was with the fucking what was his name, James Damore, or whatever it was, with the Google shit. And that was for, I went on a tangent for like a month, and then I went back to talking about people shitting themselves.
Yeah, you don't really do politic videos at all.
That's what someone that would try to get a politic video past the DNC would say,
Well, yeah, but there's just, it doesn't like, I'm sorry, man, but I've reached a point where I'm so tired of halls of debate shit. I'm so tired of politics, and I'm so fucking tired of watching video number 852 on some dumb, fat, blue-haired feminist said this. Like, I would rather eat a fucking bullet than just do it anymore. I just can't fucking do that anymore. Yeah. I want to go back to a time on the internet where people just made fun of each other, and you laughed at stupid fucking shit because it was funny. Yeah. And that was my main attraction to crowd thing. I know a lot of people are taking like a moral, like a high moral ground shit. It's cringy as shit. running a 24-hour op session in a Discord server and calling it like Operation Red Mackerel and shit. That is so cringy. So that's what attracted me to it. The only thing that legitimately pissed me off was the New York Times thing. Like, you can't run a boycott on these people and then suck PewDiePie's dick and then turn around and invite them into your Discord to do the same shit to somebody else.
Yeah. Where do you think like all this has led to, aka, you know, Tonka's channel blowing up where it's just internet blood sports, you know, this channel having like a lot of people just on like, not, I won't even like use the word debating. Is this where you think it's going to go, where it's just a bunch of people just finally meet up and just have internet blood sports?
Wasn't this the King of Pole thing during Gamergate?
Yeah, but King of Pole can't keep it together enough to do internet blood sports. Jesus, his spaghetti explodes from his pockets daily, and I've told him before to cool it down, and he never listens. You need somebody like I like fucking the morning Kumite shit with Tonka. Yeah. Like that's some funny stuff, man. You get a couple people in there, you just let them go at each other. That's entertaining. I don't think. Really, ask your chat this. Chat, be honest with me here. Are you not sick to death of all the fucking fart huffing, I'm so intellectual, let's talk about the same shit in a monotone voice for 8 hours shit? Like, is that not played itself out by this point? Are we not ready to cycle on to something new on YouTube?
Who are you talking about?
I am talking about the fucking... okay, let me give you an example. Dumb fucking blue-haired feminist does a video. So let's have a fucking 8-hour live stream talking about the dumb-haired feminist doing videos. And then it's a very specific section, but it's a section that's become so overplayed. It's a really hard anti-SJW foothold that it's just become monotonous at this point.
You're taking it out of the biblical context, Jim. Because back then, if you did that, there were channels that got shut down for doing it, like Mundane Matt, for instance. He got community strikes. There were like, wasn't it Milo who got like a syringe in the post? Someone got a dead badger as well, if I remember correctly. Like,
yeah, but V Gamergate's over. That was 3.5 years.
I agree, right? But this is what I'm saying, because back then you would not see a guy having the balls to challenge a feminist in a forum. And now that I'm looking at different forums like websites or video gaming websites or Magic the Gathering or stuff like that, you do see people coming up and actually debating these feminists and pushing back, not institutionally, but at least on the internet culture, feminists are treated as a joke. And I do think that what you're saying is true. It was successful to go after them. And maybe now people...
Like, and I'm not saying they're not dumb and it's not funny watching videos about it, but like I'm sick to death of it. I can't do it anymore.
Well, yeah, it's like jerking off to it's like jerking off to the same porn every single day for like a year and a half. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, I need something new. I felt like this while I was posting videos for like the past few months. I said this before, but I would just go, oh, so what's everyone like? What's the headline we're talking about today? And then you sort of have to...
Direct compilation, part 27 of 38.
Yeah, and again, like if something important comes out where it actually affects something and people want to make videos, that's fine and stuff. But like, yeah, I agree with Jim or Billy rather. Sorry, where it's just this mundane, constantly the same thing, and everyone's been talking about being bored with this, but people still do it because they're scared to step out of that bubble or that box where they're scared the audience will leave them and go, this is not what I subscribed for. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, but if like in any business, if you're chasing your audience, you've already lost. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, you either lead the way or you're gonna fall and stumble. It's just the brutal reality of it. Yeah, you got to nut the fuck up and blaze a new path. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, no, 100%, and that's why. Like, I spoke to Bunty. I'm gonna talk to him later on his show because I talked to him for 3.5 hours and finally convinced him that everything that we were saying about all this. And the hierarchy of the skeptics and all this bullshit and Kilroy, I convinced them to finally see the fucking light. But like I said, I'm like, do any of these people fucking DM you, hey, what's up? How you doing? No one cares. It's just, oh, I don't want to piss off person, who has X amount of subscribers because they could possibly, promote me someday.
No, I think it's also like you invest your reputation by banking on something, and then you find out it's a scam. And now you have to, you're probably praying until the last moment. It's like, please don't let it be a scam. Please don't let it be a scam. And then it finally comes up and it's like, oh shit, now I have to tell my audience. This is why I don't promote anything on my channel. And I also get, I don't get like you, Jim, $5,000. I do get
that
like
was a ridiculous fucking amount. And half the time I think that shit's a trap, so I don't respond. But I was like, why am I going to do that? I'm not going to fucking promote whatever the fuck this service is. Not happening.
Yeah, I do get things for $100 though. And it's like, no, I just don't want to get into it because the drama surrounding it is really great, especially if it turns out to be a fake.
Hey, Jim, what's your favorite battle so far that you've seen over the past few weeks? Like, what's one that you're like, oh, that was fucking good? There's so much to go through, but
I'll be honest with you. I liked Johnny Fox and Mundane Matt because Mundane got a little bit heated during that one. He got a little bit heated on that, and there were a couple questions where he backpedaled, like the questions from the audience. What do you think of Sargon? And he kind of stumbled on that one. The funnier one though, and the one I wish people would press him a little more on, is in some of that leaked crowd audio. Crowd said Mundane Matt has a admin that runs his Discord that's a pedophile, and Matt did not seem to want to talk about that.
Wait, what? Oh yeah,
crowd audio. Yeah, when people were talking
stream, right? In the Tonka stream.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that was months ago and whatever. He said I talked to the guy, so it's not a big deal. I don't know. Crowd seemed pretty fucking convinced this guy was a pretty bad guy, to the point of where he wanted to find the girl's parents and try to warn them.
Jesus fucking Christ!
So they didn't just find out he likes kids. They found out he's got like a target.
Yeah, Kraut said that this guy was specifically targeting some chick, and Kraut wanted to find out who she was so he could call her parents, essentially, and say there's a pedo after you. And it turned out this guy was running a bunch of people's Discord servers, and one of them happened to be Mundane Matt's.
Ooh. When I signed up for this entire fucking YouTube thingy, all I wanted to do was to talk about bullshit, have some fun, and not do all this autistic community shit.
Yeah.
Why? What is happening?
If you want to tone it up to 11, Andy, you said you'll give me $100 if I'm here. I will give you $200 if you manage to get Jim and Darkside Phil in the same stream to have a go at each other.
You're gonna know. First off, you're gonna need 500 because the last I heard, Phil charges $500 for an interview.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's get Base Mama to run a GoFundMe. And we could set that up.
Have you guys been keeping up with that, by the way? Like, that's with Darkside Phil, the craziest story I've ever heard. Have you heard the new theory going around?
No.
The hooker?
The new theory going around is the reason he's so desperate for money isn't a tax bill, but a woman has come forward saying she's a high-end escort from Europe, and she has dates and information, and she says she has a contract, an NDA with Phil, and that there were upfront payment and then a later payment, and that if he doesn't pay the later payment by a certain date, she doesn't have to agree to the NDA, and she can release all information about their sex, about his physical appearance, about their meetup dates, and it gets weirder still because apparently he has this new girlfriend he'll only show pictures from the back of, and people are convinced because one of his mods was talking to him, and he's never talked about making brownies before, but this escort had said they made brownies together, so the mod said, have you ever made brownies with this girl? And he's like, yes. And so now they're convinced that Phil is hiring European hookers and trying to raise money, to avoid being blackmailed at January 12th.
You think this is what got the divorce?
I don't fucking know what is going on. The breakup with I don't know what is going on, but why would you contract a hooker from outside the country? Like, that is so bizarre to me.
By the way, for the people in the chat,
half now, half later.
That's what I found suspicious too. I'm not buying into this, but it's a fucking spectacle to watch.
For the people in the chat, this is a guy who was streaming nonstop, and at one point his girlfriend was sick and in the bed, and he's like, he was calling her to go down from the bed while sick in the kitchen to make him a sandwich.
Yeah, well, there's more than that. He got mad at her for having to be rushed to the hospital for a panic attack. Like, he made a vlog about it, bitching about having to go to the hospital because his girlfriend freaked out and needed an ambulance. And then 2 days later, she broke up with him.
Is that the dude? Is that the fucking dude that in the fucking Deus Ex level was too retarded to crouch jump?
Yes.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
The same guy that got caught masturbating on stream on Twitch.
I am not dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know, but that's been going. I have a lot of people messaging me about that. That's all I know on it, but it's a spectacle to watch. So I can't confirm or deny one way or the other. But I don't know. Is that a thing? Would you hire a hooker from another country and then sign an NDA with her? That sounds so fucking convoluted.
Maybe he's into some kinky shit that only that particular hooker would provide.
God, well, we'll find out on the 12th, I guess.
On the 12th,
Then
that's
we
when
learn
it's
that
gonna happen.
blowjobs and NDAs are behind every important event in history.
Apparently.
Hey, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry, guys.
Okay, let's get that gay porn rolling. All right, let's do this. Andy's gone.
No, just show some
Still
DSP cooking because that's a health hazard and it will shut the stream down.
So what is part 4 coming out, Mr. Mitaker?
That's the last one. I was going to do 2 parts and put them together into one. It'll be like 45 minutes, probably tomorrow or the day after, and then it's done. And I'm going back to my normal shit. I'm burnt out on this stuff. This fucking group and this community, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I've had my fill. I'm going back to laughing at DeviantArt and crazy people on the internet. That's my thing.
So how much would you pay me so I don't even drop even more information on Kraut so that you have to make like part 8, part 9?
Listen, I mean, there's a lot of information about Kraut. Like those forum posts are pretty damning. I'm going to be honest with you. And there's just the last part's going to cover all the big shit. You know, Coach Red Pill, the doxing stuff, forum posts, just all the shit that didn't. I wanted to try to create like a little timeline. Like, you know, here's kind of what sparked it off, and then here was the initial battle plannings, and then here's the Kilroy stuff because that kind of played into it and it was interesting. And then just end with a bang, talking about all the big shit and establishing timelines and talking about all of that fun shit, and then finishing it out and going back to my normal portion of the internet and letting you fucking guys deal with this crap. This is all you guys. You fucking have fun with it. I'm going back to the more sane part where people shove bike pumps up their ass.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to shove bike pumps up your ass.
You do. You need. I mean, it requires quite a bit of dexterity and coordination. You've got to be very intelligent to be able to handle that.
Let's go a little bit behind the scenes. How did you find that CIA nigger guy?
Terry Davis?
Yeah.
It's fucking common knowledge, my dude.
No, he had a small channel, didn't he? It's like.
Well, here's the thing about Terry Davis. Like, I left some stuff out about that. G had been trolling Terry Davis for about 8 months by pretending to be a girl that he was in love with and messaging him, and making him go crazy with that. So I didn't want to focus on that because that was G's thing. I think I came across him. It might have been on Cow or Kiwi. I don't know, but there was like a post, and I thought it was interesting. So I looked into him, and then I like read all this crazy history on him and shit. But like his tweets about like CIA niggers that glow in the dark and just all this other amazing stuff was just fucking spectacular.
Well, it is making fun of a actual mentally handicapped person, isn't it?
With Terry Davis, yeah, he was kind of like the first internet insanity. I did one on a dude that was a tragic one. Really smart guy, wanted to be a pilot, do all this stuff, and got sucked in by all these fucking gang stalking people on YouTube, and his life just went into a tailspin. Like it starts off, if you look at his first videos, clean shaven, well dressed, smart, articulate, and the last video he's like disheveled, his beard's all fucked up, his hair's messed up, talking about what it's like to be stuck in a mental institution. And like you can see the progression in real time from this guy being like, well adjusted to just going off the deep end because people were telling him that every red car he saw was involved in a plot to kill him. Like legit though. I mean, like he hook, line, and sinker fell into it. Like you can go look at you want to see, I'll show you how crazy this is. If you give me 1 second, I will pull up a video that I think probably explains this better than I ever could, because it's related to the internet insanity gang stalking video I did. So
now, while you pull out this video, I will read a quote of the chat, an allegation about V. It's a quote that Sargon would have said to V the following: I'll make you famous if you shill for my gay ass or shoot theory trademark. Did Sargon say that to you?
Well, I'm waiting for the fame then, because he didn't deliver.
Okay, this video is still up. All right, so people in the chat, if you want to see how fucking crazy gang stalking can get, you're going to love this. The name of the video is, this is the whole thing. Man Tits makes a visit gang stalking, group stalking. It's on Want to Be Free's YouTube channel. And what happened is this lady made all these gang stalking videos, and this dude who apparently figured out who she was went to go talk to her. And it's just the weirdest fucking thing, because now it's like by him visiting her after seeing her crazy YouTube videos, she is now 100% convinced that there is a fucking legitimate conspiracy out to destroy her. It's just bizarre.
Well, it's not as bizarre. Like if you work at the psychiatric hospital, when I was at med school, I had to go there for 3 months. You do see like enough cases for you to fill up your YouTube with videos for at least 2 years.
Oh, people in chat are saying they didn't hear it. It's called Man Tits Makes a Visit, Gang Stalking, Group Stalking, and the channel's name is Want to Be Free. So there you go. But yeah, interesting little world there.
To answer JF's question, I think the people who made me famous, when I was a small YouTuber, there was Total Biscuit and Angry Joe who dropped their spaghetti on my channel. And that caused like a huge influx of people. And then what really caused me to explode was when Karen Strawn came online. And she did a stream with me. And that brought a lot of people. And then I went to Sargon's stream. That also brought a couple. And after that, it was just steady growth. I didn't have more explosions.
Good.
Do you?
Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
I have to go. So love to everyone. Love to people of the chat. I'm going to go eat with my family.
Peace out. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I was gonna say we should probably start wrapping up, and then I'll stick around and chill and read super chats.
You gonna pound those super chats?
Yeah, pound some of them super chats. Yeah, but it was a fucking great show. I had a blast. I mean, minus me appearing on the Daily Stormer because of Medicare and being seen as a murderer and a white supremacist by Medicare.
Well, listen, as the new leader of the white nationalist division of the alt-right, do you have any message for your followers on the Daily Stormer now, Andy?
I might not want to say anything because I know you're going to clip it in a certain way and then post it on Twitter, because your tweet right now of me fucking promoting that site has a shit ton of retweets right now. So I'll probably just go no comment right now.
No comment to your new fan base.
Hey guys, hope you enjoy the streams.
Andy, if you reconcile with Base Mama, maybe you could have the Daily Stormer advertise for you and make it a white nationalist convention.
Oh, we could do that. You want to do that? You want to set that up, or like will you help?
I'm sorry, I'm not a part of your hardcore crew. You and Ben Garrison scare me, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You got people like fucking Sam Hyde, and then on a whole different level, there's like Andy Warski and Ben Garrison. It's like, there was a point where this stopped being fun, and you guys just took it to a new level.
Speaking on Andy on the Daily Stormer, what do you guys think of Tara McCarthy on the Young Turks?
No.
Yes.
Wait, what?
I don't know who that is. Who's Tara McCarthy?
She was the girl who was on the show the other day. She's like, really, really far white, wanted the immigrants, all sent away. Even if you were born here and you're not white, a financial incentive for them to leave. Tara McCarthy, that girl?
Yeah, resting bitch face Anna Kasparian made an entire segment on her.
No way.
Yes.
Anna Kasparian, you're such a fucking twat. Jesus Lord. How are they still in business? They had I saw their live stream the other day, had 180 people watching live.
Do you know what's interesting about it? I'm going to make a video. They do have an affiliate channel. I forgot his name. I'm going to have to check, but it has certain million subscribers. And when they release a video, they only have 4,000, 6,000 views. What the fuck? Something doesn't add up here.
Oh, I think they just made all their subscribers over the years posting 40 videos a day. I don't think.
But I wouldn't be surprised if some of those subs are legitimately bots. Like they're just there to give the numbers.
You know what? Your chat's right. I'm sorry. They said Harmful looks bored. You know, we were going to talk. I asked him about that candid thing. Do you got some time for that, or no, Harmful?
Yeah, I got a little bit more time.
Sorry, because we jumped this train here on that. Because I was just curious about the TJ thing, because I know he's getting in the race reels and shit now after Kraut, and he was kind of in the candid thing.
Do you think he realizes what he's jumping into with that?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
To just put that there on a poll of 4 choices, you know, I could pick any one. It's like, man.
Yeah, what? Oh,
really
TJ and Kraut? What happened there?
No, I said that TJ's been making statements on Twitter that he's going to jump into the discussion now, kind of now that it's kind of blown up. But I remember, and this is what I wanted to talk to Harmful about. Did he make a video coming after you about the fucking candid?
Yeah. It was real long. Unfortunately, my response isn't there anymore. But
what did he call you? Harmful something?
No,
this nickname.
Harmless exaggerations.
Yes. Fucking home run. That's funny.
No, dude. Fucking the best one was he was talking about how I run a cult and I have people literally believing I'm God. And well, you know what? I don't believe in God.
He did it like a Batman thing.
No.
Dude, have you seen his latest setup? Like what his videos look like at the moment.
Oh, triggered, you mean?
In a top hat with a fucking pipe, a skull, a Bible with a hole in it, a fucking retro phone.
Shut up! You're making this up.
No,
God, dude. Billy Bob Jimbo. Look him up.
You're fucking lying. There's no way he's that dumb.
No. Go on YouTube right now and look.
I'll
Jimbo,
open it on screen share.
I would never lie to you, baby boy. I would never lie to you.
You can't. There's no way.
Yo, okay, I'm opening it right now. Yo, yeah.
Did he build a DeLorean and travel back to the days of LiveJournal? Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. Hang on, not this video, but oh, dude, this is good. This is really funny, actually.
Why is he doing it though? Because he doesn't need it. That's
all right. You ready for this, dude?
I'm dying to fucking see this. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this here so I don't screen share the link. All right, here we go. You ready for this shit?
I'm not. I'm literally not.
There we go.
No, it's worse than when I saw it.
Show the one where he paints his face. Show the one where he paints his face.
Oh, is that the newer one?
I don't know. Go to the whole list.
Yeah,
God, he's got a big hole through the Bible. It's like a cannonball got shot through it. What the fuck is that?
But you don't like it? You don't like it, Medicare?
Well, Billy, can't you handle some peak YouTube intellectualism?
Oh, holy shit! Do you know what this reminds me of? I know this. He's stealing this shtick. I know what this is.
What is it?
He's trying to be the Jim Sterling of fucking atheism. That's what this is. He stole this bit from Jim Sterling.
Oh.
Where he'd stand in front of his podium dressed up like he does. That's what this is. This is the Jim Sterling of fucking atheism.
Initially, I thought it's like Davis Orini with more keyboard shortcuts, but now that you said it, yeah.
Dude, no, everyone shut up. Speaking of Davis Orini, I have the best meme ever. You are fucking unprepared for this. Oh god, wait. No, you are. No. Jimbo, you will. Okay.
It's
okay,
good. Is it good?
Dude, okay. Here's the link. Here's the link. Davis Orini made a sword review in a trench coat with sunglasses.
Wait, you like this? You like that?
He made an actual fucking sword review.
You know what's interesting? Can you imagine him just going shopping and purchasing? It's like, I could use this skull. I could use this of an axe.
Oh, TJ.
Something weird about TJ that I think a lot of people missed, even though I was talking about Candid stuff, is that he's worked with the company behind Candid since 2012.
What?
Really?
Yeah, because My Likes was behind Candid. They were an AI sort of marketing platform, and he was doing vids for them, like make money with your videos, put these links in the description, sort of thing. And he mentioned that he personally knew the people involved with it.
What the fuck? Is that why he was like defending them like nonstop?
That might have been why he got so freaked out about it. Because if you go on his channel and search My Likes, he's been doing like sponsored content for them since 2012.
What?
I remember he attacked you viciously over the Candid thing.
He proper flipped out. I don't know if he thought it would bother me or something, but
he was giving you money on Patreon and then stopped and made a video about it, or something like
that. That's not what happened. I think at that point I didn't even have a Patreon. What happened was I appeared on Teal Deer, and then he was in a live stream and he said, "Yeah, I stopped giving money to Teal Deer because he had harmful opinions on it, and I hate that guy."
Yeah, and he made a video about it.
Yeah. That was
wait.
fun.
So, because I've talked to him. I mean, me and him had beef for a little bit, but we're okay. But do you think you just being here in general, he's gonna be mad at me now for having you on?
I think the last few minutes are going to make him mad. I think the last few minutes might make him a little upset.
Sorry, TJ.
I mean, when he said I know the people behind it personally or whatever, he might have been fucking lying because it was in one of his ads because he was trying to get people to trust the product. So he might have lied because I mean, I assume.
You know, I keep hearing Teal Deer's name come up. Andy, you should have him on sometime because he seems to have made and talked about this shit for years ahead of time of everybody else.
You know what? Like I was just saying, I don't know if you missed the part, but he predicted everything that would happen up to this point right now. Like he was right about everything. Hashtag Teal Deer was right. Everyone in the chat, you want to do that?
Didn't you learn your lesson last night? You really want them to start tweeting things again?
Look, okay, I'm not gonna say 100% this happened, but like maybe. So, because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. Maybe Teal Deer was offered a Candid sponsorship and recorded like a 2-hour phone call with the CEO, and maybe he gave that to me, and maybe she talked about how scared she was of me.
No.
Oh, see, I'm liking this. See, now we're getting some juicy shit going.
Maybe.
Here.
I mean, maybe
that happened.
Potentially. You got to have Teal Deer on. This sounds like a beautiful conversation.
Yeah, I want to fucking. I know someone in particular who can contact him because I did, fucking pull some shit for one day where I kind of strawmanned him. You heard this, right? Yeah, strawmanned him. I apologized the next day, and then Jeff Holiday went on stream with me, and then he's just like, "No, fuck him. I'm not sorry. I'm not fucking sorry."
I have Teal Deer on Skype in a cabal. Do you want me to ask him if?
Hey, if he wants to fucking jump in, why not?
I don't know if he's online though. He seems offline, but it could be just.
Well, we'll message him for the future. We could set something up with him for sure, because he's been calling this shit for years. Him, Thinking Ape, you harmful. Layman, you talked about it too.
He's got really good.
I don't know what you've talked about. I am squiggly clean. Please sponsor me. Please give me money on Patreon.
It's weird now that I switched to Twitch. I get emails like every few days of just not people being like, "I want to give you money" or whatever. Just them being like, "Here's a free copy of my game," just all the time, and it's like, I don't want to play it now.
Thank you for the gift, but now I don't want it.
It's like I feel sort of obliged to shit on it. So I'm thinking of maybe just like gathering, because I think I'll only ever get to do this once. Just gather and just wait till I've got enough to fill up 4 hours and just do like a little taste a few minutes of each one and say why it's shit and you should never buy it.
Of what exactly? Sorry?
Just a bunch of games. I get sent games all the time now.
Oh, nice.
They want me to play their game, and it's like,
they're homemade, they're homebrew game.
Yeah, like publishers and PR companies connected to game devs. No, nothing huge, not like fucking EA sending me their game. But like little indie outfits are like, here's the game, please play it and talk about it.
That's nice. You can help the little guy. I mean, if it's a legitimately good game, why not go for it?
I'd rather they just say, hey, we've got a game, consider looking at it, because then I might go buy it. Like I'm happy for like, for example, I do buy indie games and play them and like say, oh, this one's cool, I recommend this one or whatever. But when someone sends me that shit, it's like, I don't want to get any sort of favors.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it's just the way people do business. And if you want it, you can say, look, I will play it, but if it's bad, I will say it's bad.
Yeah, I know. This is one of the things where it's not like it's morally wrong to take it or something. It's just like I'd rather not. I'd rather totally be separate. Maybe I'll just give the codes away someday or something.
An indie free for all. There you go, man.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Well, oh my god, yeah, we'll set up that Teal Deer thing soon, because I'm sure, like, he ripped into me bad, man. Oh, that was brutal. Like, I did my apology. I did my apology video, but then he released his video like directly after. It was like a 45-minute video.
I can imagine him working hard on that video, and then it's like, Andy apologized. Do I release the video or do I keep it?
And then the last 45 minutes, he goes, like, the last like 30 seconds of the 45-minute video goes, by the way, Andy apologized at the end of 45 minutes. I'm like, oh, damage is done. It took a while to fall back from that one. And then
that's some early pre-Warski stream Bloodsport.
Yeah, a little preview of what's coming. This has been fun and everything, but I've got to go finish that video, and I kind of want to watch.
Oh, when is it out, dude? Everyone is like stick in our hands, and we're just waiting for it.
In like a day or two, the 2nd, the 3rd, something like that. But I want to go watch Jim Sterling, the Atheist, a little bit, and just take in those videos, because that is amazing. I thought you guys were fucking with me. I really did not think that was real.
Did you watch the Davis Orini sword review?
But I'm going to. Are you kidding me? Is he reviewing a katana?
No, he's reviewing a fucking longsword, and it's like.
Oh, is it bigger than him? Because like he's not like the tallest dude.
Wait, let me check. Actually, let me check.
Hey, Billy, how happy are you that all these streams are exposing so much shit that you could talk about / make videos on?
Oh no! After the crowd thing, I'm going back to my normal stuff.
No,
you guys can dance in the flames. I'm going back to DeviantArt and crazy people.
No, I just mean the observing. I don't mean making videos on. I just mean just witnessing the fucking blood sports in the fire. So you came in here basically, you started a fire. And then you're like, all right, now that it's burning, cool. I'm gonna fucking peace out now.
You did this, Jim.
It's just one big, praise be to Haberman, the Lord of the 24-hour ops. There you go.
Beautiful. Well, thanks.
All right,
take
it easy.
Peace out, bud. Yeah, I guess we could wrap up. I have some super chats to read, so I guess we could just wrap up with you guys. I know Harmful, you've been here for a while. Thanks for showing up, Ben, by the way.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
I've been watching you for a long time, and V and you are sitting in a room, and there's no blood sports.
Yeah, so. Harmful, I have no beef with you. I thought you were serious about the allegations, and you were legitimately concerned about skeptic cabals going on and people doing shady stuff.
To me, it doesn't matter. They might be, but people on YouTube might want to consider that. But to me, it doesn't matter that much. I wanted to have some fucking fun, man.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Tell you about something.
Yeah, man. Fuck, but it was fun having you on, dude. It was a great show. Fuck.
And I knew that was something that would get people fired up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on the type of YouTuber you are. I do try to maintain my reputation. So if someone has legitimate accusations, it's my duty to confront that person and see if the criticisms that they have are legit. So then I can, provide my side of the story. Which is why I perceived in the way I did. I didn't know you were just doing it to have fun.
All right, fair enough.
all the internet's blood sports is supposed to be fun. Like, anyone who's like, oh no, I don't know if I want to, just do it. Just let it happen. Let everyone fucking just say, oh, drama. It's funny. People are watching it. That's what people are like. I mean, yeah.
It reminds me of being on 4chan when I was much younger.
Yeah.
The way people behave, except not completely anonymous or anything.
Can you imagine Peterson and Milo having a go at the...
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, actually, Milo and Shapiro, that I would pay money to see that.
You know what I'd love to see? Stalin against Hitler.
They would get along. I honestly think so. Like, from what
it depends on the year. I'm looking like Stalin and Hitler 44, something like that.
They never met, though, And given by what I read about Stalin and what I read about Hitler, I think they would get along.
I'm surprised that comes from a fucking commie. Surprised.
Oh fuck yeah, man.
Well,
Well,
they did Ray Pollen together, so
Polish gangbang.
I mean, I can get to the super chats now. I did read half of them throughout the show, but yeah, if anyone wants to jump out, you could. If you want to stick around and just chill and answer questions and shit, you could too. But yeah.
I'm gonna smoke some fucking heroin.
All right, do some heroin, dude. Enjoy that shit. And yeah, thanks for being on, brother.
I fucking hate you. How about that?
Oh, I fucking hate you too. I love your perpetual laughing voice, though. It makes me hard.
I'm 100% completely serious. I've never made a single joke in my entire life. Okay,
All right,
bye.
yo.
Of shit. The only good person in here is gone. That was fucking Billy the Kid.
Well, I have everyone's links down there, by the way. Everyone can go subscribe. I'll finish reading all the super chats. Thanks for being on,
This
guys.
stream
Did you get my Twitch link down?
Yeah. So I put your Twitter there, but let me put your Twitch. Is your Twitch also harmful opinions?
It's twitch.tv/harmful opinions.
All right, I'll do that right now.
Thank you
I'm
very
gonna add
much.
that
Greatly appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. And everyone go check him out. I'm on Twitch too as well. I do speed runs of Super Mario. So.
Oh, fucking sick. Dude, I was just playing Odyssey.
Oh really? Oh, dude, I have to fucking play that shit, man. I'm gonna buy a
good.
Switch ASAP.
It's good.
Yeah, no, it looks fucking great. My buddy has it. He brought it over, but yeah, I want to speedrun that shit too. I'm actually number 299th in the world for Super Mario World. I'm gonna
That's
fucking
pretty
beat that
good.
shit.
fucking good
Fuck all
because
of
there
them.
must be a lot of people speedrunning that one.
About 10,000. But I know this glitch that can only be used on cartridge that actually cuts down 4 minutes. So I just got the cartridge from my buddy, and I'm gonna be practicing tonight. And if I
but that's
nail
not
all,
fair, man. That's
No,
cheating.
no,
That is fucking cheating.
no, the glitch. They allow glitches if it's within the game itself. And the glitch run, I'll cut 4 minutes off, and I'll be top 50 in the world. So I'm gonna be practicing that shit.
If it's just on cartridge and other people don't play on cartridge, it's cheating.
I mean,
No,
there are categories where it's like no glitches and stuff.
yeah, but I think the Mario World Exit 11 run is done with glitches. Like that's the top 100. But the thing is, on the ROM, when you glitch it freezes everything and just it fucks up the whole game. So
There's all sorts of crazy shit, right? Where like certain countries' versions of the game have tricks in them that other ones don't, and all sorts of stuff. Like that.
So I actually want to buy the a Japanese version, because the Japanese version, the text boxes and the loading between levels actually saves you 25 seconds overall of the game, which is like, when we're talking about seconds, like if I split off 2 seconds off my time, I go up the ranks 10 people. Like that's how much we're talking, like split seconds there.
Oh, I have a challenge for you.
All right.
Have you heard of the game Getting Over It?
Yes, I have.
Get into speedrunning on that.
All right.
Have you played it?
No, I've seen people play.
Dude, I would watch that stream. I would fucking host that stream on my channel and all that shit. Play that. I want to see how you react to that.
Sweet. Let's stay in touch then, and we'll fucking I'll do some Twitch shit soon.
Yeah. You play any multiplayer games?
Yeah. Fucking, I got everything on fucking Steam, man.
Yeah. Get in touch then. Fuck it. I've been looking for someone to.
Yo, sick, dude. Yeah, me too. Sweet, man. Awesome. Yeah, Twitch. So I'm gonna put your Twitch there, down there, and twitch.tv/harmful opinions, right?
Yeah, just all as one word.
Yeah, and I'm Warski Games on
Games.
Twitch.
All right.
Yeah, cool. All right, man. Well,
I'll
thanks
follow
for being
you.
on the show, brother.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm gonna disappear now.
All right, sounds good. Peace out, man.
See you guys.
Later.
So before I go, I want to ask the chat. Press 1 if you think it's cheating, if he plays it on a cartridge and it has a glitch that no other system has.
No.
Press 2 if it gets legit.
Hang on. It's on the original cartridge. It's the original game that you purchase it off. I can send you the link of speedrun.com, and there is a glitch. Essentially, what you do is you eat a coin as Yoshi, with Yoshi, while jumping off at the exact same time, and you collect the coin before Yoshi eats it, and the game puts the nearest enemy in Yoshi's mouth to fill up that slot, which is that football chuck thing. And if you spawn it in at the perfect time, you get this item in your item box that's a cloud that essentially you use on Bowser, the final boss, that skips all his animations that you could hit him immediately.
Well, the chat thinks you're in a gray area, mate.
Oh, these people are fucking betraying me. You're all fucking betraying me. What the fuck? Yeah, but V, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on, mate.
I hope you haven't been offended whenever I talk about you in possibly a negative light, but I do love you.
No, mate, it's fine. It's fine because we're friends.
Yeah.
So have fun, mate.
Yeah, thanks, brother. And I'm gonna finish up these super chats. All right, man. Well, that was a show. Holy shit, man. A lot of good stuff. Well, that was a long fucking stream. We got someone. I hired someone, by the way, that I'm going to be paying, who's going to be doing best ofs. He takes the best of clips, best conversations, funniest parts, and we're going to be releasing best ofs for people who can't stay around for fucking 4 hours or whatever. I understand. It's more like a radio show. You head in here from the Kumite, you watch that shit, and then come here. And by the way, we have Richard Spencer on Tuesday so far. Not confirmed 100% yet, but I'm gonna email him back or DM him back. And I'm trying to get a leftist to hop on as well. Versus Richard Spencer. JF's gonna help me with that. No, I'm gonna find some blood sports too. No worries. And yeah, fucking, it's funny shit. I'll answer some of these questions. Thanks for everyone. Merc, $5. I'm embarrassed myself in the public space. I love how JF fucking says that shit. It's fucking brilliant. Garbage Human, TJM64, $5. Here's the $5 that was supposed to go to Harmful Opinions Twitch stream. Enjoy, Andy. Oh shit. Well, thank you very much. Quebec, $5. Hey, June and Armored Skeptic got engaged. You guys should send your well wishes, not sarcastically. I did on Twitter. As much as we can talk shit about skeptics and all that stuff, like, I'm happy for them. That's great. Black D-Drag. I always just think, though, that we should be able to criticize anyone, which I'll be on Bunty King's channel at 7 p.m., so in an hour and 20 minutes, and I will be fucking talking to him about, because he was one of the people who were, talking a little bit shit about me, not like bad shit or anything, but just like wondering why does he have JF as a fucking co-host, like all that stuff. And so I'm just curious about that. Black D Dragon, €5. Mouthy Buddha's video on JF about race realism is a perfect example of education and entertainment in one video. I agree. Go watch that Mouthy Buddha's video with JF on race realism. It's fantastic. Down Forward Punch, $5. Andy, it's time for the 14 words because of the Magic the Gathering nerds. Warski. Pastor Gator Coot, $5. Harmful, please make videos like the old days. He says he's done with that. He says he's fucking done with that. He's just twitching. That's fucking good for him. He's doing what he wants to do, And I'm going to be streaming some Twitch with him. That's going to be fucking awesome. Who knew? 2018 is going to be a very fucking interesting years, my friends. Weeb, $10. What does Chris think about this new direction your channel is taking, Andy? He's loving it. He's loving every second of it. He's taking a few steps back. He's still making money doing his own thing as well. But he's enjoying what's happening right now and will be helping me with the camera setup and the the new background setup. Bottle of Magic, $5. Is JF's dick Pef redemption? Johnny, and I think the Pef was like the dildo that Harmful had, I think. Johnny Joestar, $5. I was never able to listen to your Skeptic Circle jerk streams, Andy. Love the change to blood sports, blood for blood. Yeah, and even when it's not blood sports, it's just a lot of fucking interesting people in one stream just chatting, which is fucking awesome. WD-40, €5. Andy, if there's one thatch on the cottage you can move in, Warski. Oh, these nicknames just don't fucking stop. Pink Culture, $5. Destiny's calling JF a rapist for no reason. What? He's not calling him a rapist, is he? I don't know. Destiny's fucking slipping, man. Like really, really fucking bad. The more shit I hear, the more I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? What are you fucking doing? Kate, $5. Hey, by the way, is there any anyone who wants to fucking Dr. Layman just gave a very fucking amazing a DM to me, loving the stream. Hey, does anyone want to jump in? Anyone want to hang out while I'm doing super chats? Maybe we can get like Sinatra. Are you there? Yeah, I'm gonna invite Sinatra. I'm curious. We have to have Sinatra on the show soon. I just want some more people in here because that'd be fun to just fucking yap and finish up the stream with. Anyone else you all want to see it? I know there's people in here. You just DM me if anyone's watching, and fucking and let me know. By the way, the fucking show, yeah, go watch that video I made. Like, here's the thing, by the way, too, just about YouTube in general. Why I'm starting to fucking hate posting videos. Besides being bored by a lot of the stuff that's on, or maybe Braving Ruin. Oh, there he is, Sinatra. What's up, bud?
What's going on, man?
How you doing, my friend?
I'm all right.
What do you think about all this shit, man? This new direction that everyone's taking.
I don't know. I don't think I should police anyone's content. I enjoy it. I like a little bit of chaos.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm just reading super chats and chilling. If you want to just hang out for a little bit.
I got like 10 minutes before Ghost Boo starts, so sure.
All right, cool. Kate, $5. Love the streams. Adam, my New Year's resolution is the final solution. Warski. Hashtag Magic.
That might be my favorite meme so far.
Yeah.
Is Race Warski.
Dude, did you see that video I cut down from that stream?
No, I didn't see that one.
Watch Mr. Medicare turns Andy into a living meme is probably the funniest video of 2017. 100%. 100%. Quebec. $5. Kilroy, what a community of atheism plus swindle right-wing people to fund their event.
I don't think the atheist plus people are necessarily right-wing.
Yeah, me either.
I feel like the most of the atheist people are definitely more towards the left. Armored Skeptic and Chewonhead definitely seem to be TJ Kirk for sure. I can't think of any outward atheists that are right-leaning.
Yeah. Taboosh Productions, 5 Libras. Hey, Andy, make sure you get Base Mama on record a Brazzers video while she gives you head. Jesus Lord. Gabriel, fine, why not? Gabriel Montreal, $5. Best defense JF could have used in court. I don't fuck with autistic people. I fuck the autism out of them.
Nice.
God,
Yes, rape.
yes, how you doing, my friend?
I got a bone to pick with you.
What's that?
You do these incredibly long streams and you don't do roll calls.
Oh shit. I honestly I haven't really been keeping in touch with the private Discord with the doxes of everyone. Andy Adolf, if you're fucking my nephew, I'll anally wreck you, Worski.
Your nicknames are cool.
Code guy at $5. Andy, quit getting sidetracked about the Sister Danger shit. Get back on to your guest, asshole. All right.
This is kind of important, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of important, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
For your talk with Base Mama later, I don't know if you saw it. I kind of spurred out and I sent you a bunch of the questions I asked Sister Danger that I think would be interesting to ask Base Mama.
Yeah, I'm honestly, man, like she has there's no way that she'll be forgive for what she did for me. There's no excuse. There's nothing that can change my mind of what kind of person I think she is right now.
Yeah, you know that you can't help it when you're an intellectual normally.
Oh, yeah, true.
I told this to Sister Danger. I was like, incompetence can no longer be a defense when you have almost $100,000 wrapped up in this thing.
Yeah, that's like you should have hired a fucking event planner. We have Merc, $5. Medicare and Layman fan art. I'm fucking on it. Good. I want to see that Medicare fan art fucking or being fucked by Dr. Layman. Get on that right now and DM me or at reply me. I will retweet the shit out of that. Fact to non-verba, $5. Nice guy. Andy always provides the lube to his rapist. Stop being nice, especially to chicks. Sorry, dude. I still love you and your show. I know. You're right. Fucking. Do you think I was being too nice, dude?
No, I got two things when I did my thing with Sister Danger. I got people going, well, why are you using the kid gloves on her? And a couple other people going, wow, you're being a real dick. So you can't please everybody.
Yeah. At a certain point, you just have to fucking just do whatever you have to do. How
That
about
is
you?
that shit that I was interested in, you know?
Yeah. How about you, a Magog?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Crackpot, $5.
I'm gonna stop doing the voice now.
Okay. Crackpot, $5. The Arizona Attorney General, general has been contacted regarding this event.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
There's definitely a civil suit in there somewhere. I don't know if it's actual fraud, but there's a civil suit in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere in there. Not looking good for anyone, I think.
Didn't
Sergeant
they try
Buck.
to get like some sort of politician to come?
Multiple politicians.
Wait, what?
Like
Yeah,
an
after-
Arizona state representative or something. They're trying to
After
get to come.
Base Mama put out that video talking about people bringing guns to Kilroy. Sister Danger was like, I had no idea this happened, because her and I are friends. We're like friends on Facebook and all that shit. But I'm not going easy on her because of this shit.
Of course
But,
not.
I was like, I'm the biggest Second Amendment guy you'll find. That's a fucking ridiculous idea to have politicians, conservatives, liberals, with all this stuff going on and allow people to bring guns into the venue. You're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, because people were like, she didn't say that. And no, there's a video clearly saying that there will be people holding.
Yeah, that's
Which I honestly, if that was the case, I wouldn't go. Like, honestly, I would not go. 100%.
Fuck, I'd go. But
fuck
I'm
our shit up, we'll fuck your shit. No, you're a fucking business owner at this point. Stop it.
Yeah, let's start a mini war. Who's down for a mini war, guys?
In Arizona.
Yeah, are you fucking fucked? Like, why would you even think that's a good idea?
Right.
Yeah, but I think she was just saying, honestly, I think she was just saying she's not against people with concealed carry showing up armed. But I don't think she has a say in that. The hotel probably would not allow it.
I would hope not.
Yeah.
Most convention centers, unless you're actually putting on a gun show, which you probably have to get a license, like a special agreement with the convention center. Most of them aren't. I mean, you go to convention centers here in Arkansas for concerts, and they've got fucking metal detectors and all kinds of shit. It's not something they want happening.
Yeah. But also people are like, that's not how guns work, Andy. Like, someone won't just kill you. It just takes someone to walk up to you, point blank, pull out their gun, and just shoot you in the fucking head. So,
and then everybody pulls out their gun. Then everyone who has a gun out sees everyone else with their gun out. No one knows what's happening. It's bad. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, let's keep guns out of conventions, especially when it's, free speech and controversial shit. Actually, I have a question for you guys.
Showdown at the Kilroy Corral.
I see people saying Mini Warski in the chat.
I'm sorry?
Mini Warski?
Who's that Mini Warski? What does that mean?
You said let's have a mini war.
Oh, Andy Race Warski is still my favorite, though.
That's great. All right, what was your question that I got about?
Yeah, it's actually about Jordan Peterson. He, Faith Goldie was supposed to be on his panel, sort of similar free speech type thing, and she went on a show that was like a white nationalist show, and then he canceled her from being on his panel. Not like she was agreeing with everything that they said. She just was being interviewed.
I think he talked about this on Joe Rogan. The reason he did that was because she didn't push hard enough at them, and she had bad press around her. I think that was his reasoning.
Still, have her on and have her talk about it.
I agree. I didn't.
You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't.
Everyone's such fucking cowards about this shit. Downward forward punch, $5. Have DSP fund the next Kilroy. He has spent over $30,000 last year in escorts. He has the cash. All right. You should ask him, DSP. Did you see that video of him jerking off live on Twitch?
Wait, who did that?
We didn't see this?
Because I go fucking looking for that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know who's
viral, man. DSP, Darkside Phil Gaming. I guess he must have started his OBS a little bit too early. And it's just him on his futon. I mean, you don't see his dick or him jerking off, but you see him and lean his head back and like he's fucking just beating off.
Jesus fucking.
Search that DSP.
I don't want to watch that. I'll take
Twitch.
your word for it.
No, you don't see him jerking off. You just see his expressions.
I still don't want to see his O face. Come on, man.
Wait, you don't want to see men masturbate? What kind of faggots are you?
Okay, all right. I'm looking for this.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. It just takes a little push, a little help from your friends. You know,
I got it.
You have it?
DSP jerking it. I don't know how to what do I look up. DSP.
DSP caught on Twitch. Yeah, jerking off. I guess I don't know.
All right, DSP.
Pickle Jordan.
Oh, shit. Oh my god! What a. Oh, he looks like the fatter version of Greg.
Let's do this guy.
He's going at it.
Yeah, Deft and $5.
Someone put the music over it.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. You ready for this new nickname? Deft and $5. Andy, if they're 1, 2, or 3, I'll go on a killing spree, Worski.
Oh my god.
And after another $5, Andy, if they're 4, 5, or 6, I'll rip off a pedo's dick, Worski.
On that note, I'll bounce out. Thanks for inviting me, man. I gotta go.
All right, enjoy.
See you, Andy.
Enjoy. Anyone
Later,
else?
McGraw.
Let me check my DMs. Anyone else? Malcolm from the north. Everyone, be careful. We have a black man who is going to be entering the stream. So
hey everybody,
everyone,
it's Malcolm from the north.
yeah. So Ixnay on the Gurney.
I call him my Negro man.
Everyone's like, no, not a black person. Oh my god. Oh shit. Samantha Hyde, $5. History. Yeah, this was a quote from JF. History always starts with a blowjob. That was a great quote. Mikkel Holimickfist, 50 sec. V will impale Chink. Daft N, $5. Andy, if there's 7, 8, or 9, I'll rip out their spine. Worski. That's I love your fucking rhymes, dude. And Samantha Hyde edits at 2018. You're right, because it is 2018. Godzilla, $2. 3,600 live viewers. Yeah, during the fucking peak. 30. Look, people are still. We have 2,200 on average, just hanging out with us, talking some more shit, answering questions. This fucking show is going. It's taking the fuck off. What's up, Malcolm? Malcolm, you didn't hear any of the N words that Magog was fucking just dropping, did you?
He's my Negromancer.
I see a lot of niggers in chat though. What's going on, guys?
Wait. You see a lot of niggers in chat? Or are there niggers in chat?
The only difference between a necromancer and a negromancer is they have spinner rims.
Oh man.
Oh my god. What's up, Malcolm? How was your Christmas and New Year's, buddy?
It's pretty good, man. Christmas and New Year's is pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish I could have been here, like in here when Tara McCarthy was here.
Oh yeah. What would you tell her? That you love her? I think, I don't know. I have this like suspicion, like the more racist the girl is, the hotter she is.
She's mixed though, which is hilarious. Like she's mixed. She's less white than Anna Kasparian.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, no. She's funny though. She's fucking funny. Like her existing is hilarious.
She's pretty. You know, I chatted her on DMs. You know, I was being polite and stuff. I reminded her I disagree with her on pretty much everything. I thought it was just funny when Geek Thulu fucking asked her. He goes, "Wait, are you American?" It's like 10 seconds of silence. That was good. That was
Mr.
That was
Dax,
fucking awesome.
Mr. Dax in the chat says Negromancers command the forces of fried chicken.
You're goddamn right.
Hey, can I ask you both your opinions on like what Tonka and I have been doing with these nonstop streams? What's your opinion? Do you think it's too much? A lot of people are, oh, too much, but a lot of people just seem to fucking love this like YouTube radio shit now.
My problem is I can't masturbate enough.
Honestly, man, like people saying that in the chat need to realize that like you were influenced by Opie and Anthony, and you've always said that. And like those shows went on for 5 days a week for many hours on end. It would be like Opie and Anthony in the morning, and then you'd have like one of them on Jim Norton's show, let's say, for another few hours during the day. They were on all day. You know what I mean? So like We're getting back to like a it's a new medium for like an older way of listening to people.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's for everybody, because a lot of streams 100%. Are just like 10 people all hanging out and it gets noisy and chaotic. But these like individual radio shows where you have like one or two guests and you can really have a conversation, they're interesting to listen to. And also, I'd like to point out that the time slot is very important. YouTube didn't really have a morning show.
This is true.
Like the Kumite really filled that. And then Andy came along and was like, "I'm going to join the Kumite party."
Yeah, I'm glad I fucking like blew it up, because like the thing is, like, yeah, it was a fucking great morning show. It is, and the mere fact that like all of us are doing these things, it's just so much fun to listen to. Like, and I agree with you, Malcolm, where a lot of people sort of like it wasn't more of a radio format. It was more of a a format of just people chilling. It gets noisy. Sometimes there's no topic. You know what I mean? Or it was just the same topic, like SJW stuff. Like my first Warski Live from 1 to 100 is just a new skeptic each time. And I had fun doing it while it lasted. But then by the 100th one, it's like we're just asking the same questions to different people. And we all pretty much have very similar opinions. Like, hey, what do you think about feminism? It's like, what do you think about like feminism, you know? And actually, really cool how you bring up Opie and Anthony, Malcolm. Hey, did you watch the special cut I made, the Mr. Medicare turns Andy into a living meme?
Yes, I did. That was like very much of that era.
It's
it was fucking hilarious.
It's absolutely one of the funniest videos I personally, like, not because it's like my video. It's just I showed my friends yesterday at the New Year's party I was at, and it was like, you know, a bunch of us watching it, and they all don't even watch YouTube that much, right? And they're all just gut busting laughing. And then one of the comments is, "I'm having flashbacks of Opie and Anthony." And I'm like, fuck yeah, man. That's a good fucking feeling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. The only thing I would be concerned about is how you can keep it going. Like, because right now, a lot of what you guys are streaming about are these controversies. Those are eventually going to go away.
Oh no, dude. I don't know if you heard. I read off a list of 40 topics that aren't about controversies at all. Okay. Not at all. Like, so we have one, for example, called The Perfect World coming up soon in a few weeks, where it's one person from the left to the right. So we can have about 6 or 7 people in here, from anarcho-communist to white nationalist. And we're going to be acting as if we could erase the world and recreate it in their vision. So everyone's going to give their perfect world. And I'm going to give all the things we're going to be talking about, from people living there, what kind of government you'd want, from what rules you would want, from anarcho-communist all the way to a nationalist. That's going to be a fucking sick episode. We have one on mental health coming up with a psychologist. We have, oh man, the list went on and on. Robotics, artificial intelligence. I have like 200 emails to head through. We have like people from like NASA emailing me, people from fucking, who developed AI and want to show it on the show, and then have cool people on jumping in with those people to have fucking, jokes and laughs while we're doing. And there's like, I have a non-stop list right now. I'm still adding to it right now. Psychology of certain people. It's going to be fucking awesome.
That sounds pretty sweet.
That does sound sweet, man. I'm glad you're finding a structure. It's not just like hanging out with friends talking about whatever. You're actually finding a format, and that's what's going to carry that into more of the like radio podcast.
Yeah, and today, for example, was just about. I mean, we had V on with Layman, or sorry, Layman was here obviously, but with harmful opinions, we're gonna have them have a battle. But it was just they were trying to make up internet blood sports, but they were sort of beefing a little bit. But then the topic turned into ethics of political commentary, and if should we be fucking saying these things if we're not well read in it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it was really fucking. And then Medicare came in here, and we fucking branched off. I like that branching off things too. You know what I mean?
Sure. Sometimes you got to let the show kind of evolve naturally too. You know?
Yeah, of course, man. Because you don't want to fucking have the same fucking
right
over and over. Rich Sabino, $5. Harmful opinions is God. Can I suck your chug stick, Tim? Yo, he has a million fucking memes. Jeez. Weeb, $5. The apocalypse will end if YouTube hires Andy, touch my wife's son, and you'll taste my gun, Warski, to back the fuck off pedals. Lord, $5. Does the internet create spurgs, or does the internet give spurgs the outlet to expose their spurgery to everyone? What do you guys think?
That's a chicken and egg question there.
Yeah. I think it creates spurgs and helps perpetuate the spurgs, which is interesting. Down forward punch, $10. Thanks, man. Andy, reject the kike and embrace the alt-right race Warski.
Jesus Christ.
There's like a Russian name here. I can't read it. I don't know how to read this, but it's $5. Andy, Adam. It's like a 4E with 2 dots over it. PHA backwards R. However, Kowa,
Nice
$5.
attempt.
Adam, I suck Destiny's cock so I can legally eat 15-year-old ass. Warski, I thought V said midgets and wondered why is Jim shilling for Destiny. Jeff Smith, almost done here. Jeff Smith, $5. Jim, will there be a Kraut part 4 and when will it drop? Yes, it's going to be in, he said, 1 or 2 days. Badass Bab, $5. Jim, want to hear your names? Hear you name names? Who's having 8-hour streams on SJWs? Do we know that? I think everyone was.
For a while, there was a lot of them. You know.
Yeah, that's like Gamergate kind of started that trend. That's how I started like knowing a whole bunch of people that are like semi-related to the quote unquote community today.
Yeah. Like Sargon would do quite a few on his live streams channel, and the Cunt Stream does a lot sometimes. If something major happens in the SJW community, they'll talk about it. And I mean, there's definitely a bunch of them, but they're starting to die off because, I mean.
Hey, can I ask you, Magog?
Yes.
Ooh, we might get contra points debating Spencer. How awesome is this fucking show? Yeah, hang on. You know what? While we're doing this, let me message back Richard Spencer. Just throw him a quick email. Put a little heart at the end of. It was Tara who hooked me up with that. As fucked up as her viewpoints is, man, like to come on and get like a bunch of people against you. She's very polite. Like she was polite, and you have to respect the people who are letting who are willing to have these conversations, because it gets overwhelming. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it takes balls.
Yeah, like absolutely. And one thing I do find is I would rather hear the opinions of these people than have it like kind of shied away and not know what people really think about myself or what they think about others.
And it's easy for us to go, oh fuck their ideas. It's like, well, let them defend their idea. You just shitting on it, and I disagree with it like hardcore. But like, yeah, it's fucking cool. It's removed. I'm looking. I have so many fucking DMs. It just doesn't end.
Hey, you said open invite, so
Yeah. Oh my god, I have to look for this fucking. Oh, I think I found it. The Richard Spencer. I'll find it after. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'll try and get contra points on too. Yeah, we're almost. Let's see what else we got here. Johnny F. Vids, $5. It's okay to be V even though he's wrong. Xenomancer, $5. Fox needs to lay off the Skippy peanut butter, and JF needs to lay off the mentally challenged woman.
Jeez.
Savagery.
Xenomancer, $10. JF and Destiny are living RK selection, a dichotomy. JF likes retards and Destiny likes fucking little kids. Not fucking little kids. I said fucking. I added that in. Likes little kids. It's a big difference. Nook Dolan, 400 huff, 4,000 huff, which is $20. Thanks for yesterday, Andy. I love you. That was the funniest fucking cut. Super cut. Watch that. Everyone share that around. I never ask people to fucking share stuff on Twitter and all that because I don't care. Because if you want to, you will. If you don't, you don't. But take that fucking super cut I did of Medicare turning me into meme and tweet that shit out. That needs to be fucking viral. And know what's funny? What I was going to say, why I hate fucking YouTube and making videos a lot of the times. My live shows are doing so fucking well right now. Everyone gets a notification. Everyone gets the email. Yeah, I posted that video yesterday, demonetized, and everything's been monetized, by the way.
Wow.
Even the one that says Tara McCarthy on it, fucking monetized. And then I post the fucking supercut of the exact same stream from the night before. That's demonetized, and the stream wasn't. And and the valve was closed off. What the fuck is that shit?
I can't explain it either. Like everything I upload, like it's demonetized. Like I'll like my gender pronouns episode got demonetized. My Baron collab got demonetized. But then I'll do a Midnight Drury monetized.
Yeah.
And Poe's an asshole.
Like, I don't understand.
Get it.
Yeah, I don't understand like what I bet you the Richard Spencer debate won't even be monetized. I mean, will be monetized. I bet you 100%.
Oh, of course. Like, remember when Joe Rogan had Ben Shapiro on? That was one of his highest viewed live streams and highest viewed fucking podcasts on YouTube. Wasn't even on trending.
Damn, that's see, like I don't get. I want to be on Joe Rogan's show. My
Joe Rogan's show.
My goal is to be on that show by the end of this year. That's my fucking bucket list of the year. When one day when we have like 17,000 viewers on a crazy fucking debate, I'm gonna go. Everyone tweet Joe Rogan to have me on. I'm gonna say it real quick. Xenomaster $5. Can we lure Fat Jarbo into the stream? His heart rate needs to be raised, or his girlfriend's child will be missing her baby daddy in a couple of years. You guys, let's talk about death. Come on, guys. Come on. Xenomaster $5. We also need TJ in here. We need to hear his extra candid opinions on harmful opinions. How do people defend that shit, man? Like, don't defend that stuff. Just move on. Gabriel Lopez, 20R. I missed one stream. The stream Andy gets fucked in the ass. God damn it. Yeah, you missed the best fucking stream, dude. It was that, like, fucking Medicare just messages me at midnight. Yo, want to stream? I'm like, oh my God, fine. I was tired as fuck, too. Xenomaster $5. Bindu didn't do nothing. Her apps are never used by pedophiles. She was definitely not selling the data from user interactions. Hillary won the election, cunts. Jesus. Gabriel Lopez, $10 again. TJ is the poor man's Magog. Ooh.
Oh, shots fired.
Do you think that's the truth?
We're not the same person, I swear.
Let me put it to you this way, guys. TJ Kirk has a show that was destroyed by Brett Keane. Magog doesn't.
What? Brett Keane destroyed your show?
Well, okay, do you know what kind of happened with the Drunken Peasants? How it ended?
I may have heard certain things.
Yeah, I've heard certain things as
They're
well.
Are those accusations, or
Yeah,
are they...
like some things aren't really being talked about, but on the last episode that they put up, which was taken down, Brett Keane was definitely talking about Ben cheating on his wife.
Oh.
And Ben wasn't on that episode. So
we're on the show?
Yeah, he wasn't on the show because they've been having, like, you know, let's not have everyone's so busy doing their own shit because they moved and all that, right? So they had an episode, I think it was like Paul, TJ, Scotty, and someone else, and yeah, that video was there, and now it's gone.
Is it mirrored? Does everyone have it mirrored?
I think it was mirrored. It's like Drunken Peasants Plan C. That was the title of it, Plan C.
Oh, I'm typing that shit in right now. Oh, God. What?
So yeah, like
Medicare!
Brett King kind of won in the end.
What? Hang on. Drunken peasants. So all accusations though. Like, what was his evidence?
It's all accusations from Brett, but that shit was that video was up, then it was down, and then next thing you know, Drunken Peasants is over.
Yeah, damn. Baring just popped into your chat.
Hey, Baring, we kind of may have asked that. Wait. So Brett King jumps on.
No, he didn't even jump on. I think this was a video that he made that they watched on the Drunken Peasants.
Oh.
Controversy.
The bed. Oh no. And then hang on. Oh no.
Did you find a link to it?
No, we got Geek Thulu who knows about this shit. Oh, this show just got super chat. Fuck you. That's why you don't fucking leave when I'm reading super chats, you fucks. Not you guys, because you guys are still here. But you never know what's gonna happen live. Everyone's just like, oh no.
Yeah, I just thought I'd have to bring that little negative bit of a bomb to the end of the show.
Can I? I'm gonna send him the fucking.
Look, it's like it was a big fucking online podcast, and it's just gone now, and no one's really talking about it.
Yeah, I mean,
but there's like
last time I watched the Drunken Peasants, it was like 4,000 or 5,000 people watching live. I mean, that was a big show.
Yeah.
And Baring's mad at me. Baring's mad at me because of the me calling out Edgison. He goes, a website selling academic writing services is no more responsible for plagiarism than a firearm dealer is responsible for murder, you fucking faggot. Baring, what are you talking? Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, Baring. Don't even fucking start with me on this, man. Look, I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. That's a fucked up. Everyone agrees, and everyone's trying to fucking call this shit out right now. So you're saying promoting a website to fucking sell plagiarized fucking academic papers is okay?
I think this is like one of these things is not like the other. That is a hard comparison to make because guns are legal. Plagiarism is not.
Yeah, plagiarizing to get marks in school is not, dude.
Yeah, murder is wrong, but you don't necessarily need a gun to murder somebody.
Yeah,
but you do need somebody to fucking write something for you to plagiarize. Like, there's no real other way around that.
I didn't call out any names, by the way, Baring. I didn't call out any fucking names. I just said, because there's people going around who are collecting data and sending it to everyone to make videos on Edgison. And I'm sorry, but when we're talking about education and promoting this fucking, and we're promoting a website to get people lazy fucks marks in school, I'm not down for that.
Yeah, but to play devil's advocate and side with Baring a little bit too.
Sure.
Academia is cancer. Who gives a fuck?
No, 100%. But I don't think that's fucking.
Yeah, like the thing is, if someone discovers that you plagiarized your master thesis like years later in your career, you could have everything revoked. Owning a gun doesn't do that unless you fuck up with it, like murder someone. It's not a good comparison in the slightest.
Or okay, how about this? Let's even take it a step further. Let's say this website gets busted by something, okay? Then someone hacks the website, finds out all the students who purchased shit there, and now they're all kicked out of school.
That would definitely happen.
100%.
If you were to hack to make that comparison full circle, if you were to hack the firearms registry and find out everybody who owned a gun, nothing would happen.
Exactly.
Because it'd be like, that guy over there owns a gun, so.
So don't rob his house then. He might fuck you up.
Baring's still here?
I have no idea.
He could probably be trolling too.
No, I don't think he is. I don't think he is right now. Because he seems actually genuinely upset right now. And Baring, sorry, I didn't even say your fucking name, by the way. Okay, so look, I love you, buddy. And in my opinion, you made a mistake, and I don't care. I'm not going to disown you, but I'll still call you out.
Don't be TJ Kirk on this, bro.
Yeah.
Not very candid.
Yes, don't dip your balls in hot oil and fuck yourself in the ass with a banana.
Hey, what's your opinion on that?
What?
On the Edgerton bullshit.
I paid no attention to that at all.
Oh, it was a company that got people to sponsor. It's they'll write your fucking your homework, your essays, everything.
Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Seabearing, are you listening to this?
You could literally pay somebody to write your school papers for you and do your homework.
Just do the hard work and go beat up a nerd and have him do it.
Fuck yeah! I mean, what? Don't shut up. What are you, the cops?
Want to hop in, Bearing? Yo, if you want to hop in, DM me. I'll let you in, bud, and you can explain to yourself. Explain yourself. I don't care. I'm not going to disown you. I'm not going to be like, oh, he's not my friend anymore. I think you're cool. Dude.
So what? He getting a sponsorship from a company that's doing?
I don't know if he was sponsored by them. I don't know, but he seems to be really fucking pissed off. Hang on, no. On my show. And he has what response? I don't think he's watching right now.
Oh well. To get back to the DP thing, like the reason for my insiders, the reason why that all fell apart was Ben was creating fake DP meetups and telling his wife that, oh, we have a DP meetup, and he would just go fuck one of the fans.
Wait, is it alleged though? Is this alleged?
Well, so far it's alleged, but it seems to coincide with a lot of other information that I hear. So
yeah, like there's quite a bit, and it all kind of involves Ben sticking his dick where it doesn't belong, or trying to.
Is he related at all to Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, and from my guess, I think best speculation would be that I think TJ, Paul, and Scotty moved away because they were tired of being the scapegoat to his alibi to his wife, which they actually considered a friend. So like they were put in a really fucking weird position with that, and it's caused a lot of issues with the way it works, and you could see the tension on the show between them because Ben would sometimes get really fucking pissy with TJ and Paul. Like him and Paul like legit did not like each other that much.
Yeah, you could kind of feel like there's like a loss of chemistry not too long ago on the show. Like I don't know how long this shit with Ben's been going on, but like I've heard different things, and I just like I'm wary about saying anything just because it is mostly allegations. But like that Brett Keane video was definitely on that last Drunken Peasants episode. It was.
I told you I'd destroy your show.
Ben's getting a divorce, and I'm gonna keep eating my mac and cheese.
Yeah, me and Dorn are over here just laughing.
Why did that sound like Mr. Plinkett? Drunken Peasants is the most disappointing thing since my son.
Like, who else is laughing at the Drunken Peasants right now? Like, I wonder if Tommy Sotomayor knows.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, fuck. There's probably a lot of people with their foot up on a desk and a cigar in their mouth going, fuck yeah, that's hilarious. I wonder what Hunter Avalone thinks, because they ripped on him a lot.
Oh, they did. They did.
They did. Yeah.
I don't feel like they went as hard on him as they did with like Brett Keane or Tommy Sotomayor.
They kind of did. They were like still calling him like a super Christian dude, even though he had like come out as an atheist like months ago. They're still milking that. There's some shit going on.
Jesus.
Perhaps it will be known.
These fucking live shows are getting like you think it's fucking done.
So are you, Andy? Are you going to answer the call of King Carl and face him in a kumite?
Well, he's just like a troll and a fucking. He's the mascot. He's not even. I like to challenge people who actually have
you
real
just
beef.
you just devolved him down into he's just a mascot. He's just a fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think King Carl's gonna take that well.
No, that's okay.
Eric Gasper makes a pretty good point about the edges and thing. He says they write original papers. Can't be plagiarism by definition, just cheating. You're right about that. I mean, technically plagiarism is copying. But at the same time, if you're paying somebody to write a paper for you, you don't know where they're getting their information.
All I'm saying is, look, there might be some people who may be trying to get into that website to find people's names that may get them expelled. May allegedly. Okay.
Well, shit. And do you remember when we looked at the website on fucking the Morning Kumite, which everyone should subscribe to? Like, remember the tiered pricing? Like, you could go for platinum and you could get like a master's degree holder to fucking write it for you, or you could go with like gold and get like a bachelor's degree writer to hold it for you, or to write it for you.
Right.
College has just turned into a video game with DLC.
Fucking pay to play. Fucking pay to play college.
Your dreams are locked behind a paywall.
You pay.
Well, I gotta get a loot crate to go to college. What the fuck?
Pay to get in. Pay to have your shit done for you. Pay for any extra shit.
Hey, if King Carl wants to fucking do Kumite, I'm down. I'll let him. I'll let him spurk a little bit.
I don't know, man. You might want to do a bit of stretching. Carl is pretty unfazed by a lot of shit.
Yeah, he is the former champ. Like, did you see his match with AP the Frog?
No.
I would watch that for training purposes. Let's just say that.
Yeah. You gotta watch the films. You gotta watch the films.
Yeah, but he's not even like but it's all fine and dandy if you could yell and swear at someone, but when you're not genuine about it, it just makes it sad, you know?
Oh, shots fired. Here we go. I can't wait to see this.
It's kind of pathetic in my opinion, you know?
I told him to cut a promo and I was gonna get it all tweeted out and get this going because I think this would be
versus a guy who's pretending to be a troll.
Well, is there any way you guys could raise enough money to buy the rights?
$85,000. That's called
exactly $85,000 to pay. What's that guy who holds the trademark on? Let's get ready to rumble.
I can't remember that guy's name.
Bruce Buffer's older brother.
No, Bruce is his son.
Bruce
Michael Buffer. Yeah.
Michael Buffer.
Yeah, is the original guy, and he like trademarks that shit. But you probably like buy it to use on the show because that'd be fucking great. Tonka starts a Kumite. Fucking Andy gets on with King Carl. Let's get ready to rumble. Your stream's probably going to get flagged now because I just said that.
But
they're actually brothers. They're brothers, by the way.
Are they brothers? I thought it was his son. God, Bruce looks way younger than Michael does.
Yeah, I want to confirm something because, like, I don't want to do false allegations here. Like, is there any evidence that Ben did any of that stuff? Because I don't want to throw him under the bus for no reason. Like,
that was just saying that he put out like a vague apology for what went down.
If they want to keep it in house, they have the right to do that.
Yeah, well, I think on like some on like their DP message boards and shit, like some shit got out about like I guess one of the girls, she like didn't know he was married, and I'm like, well, you're obviously not a fan because they've talked about Ben being married for like the longest fucking time since they were in Ohio, but yeah, I mean, it's been sort of common knowledge within the community that Ben has been a little free with the penis. But yeah, Ben.
People are saying it's not plagiarism, by the way. Plagiarism is not ripping off someone else's existing work. If you pay someone to write a paper for you, it's not the same thing. Plagiarism the person writing the paper is not plagiarizing because they're writing the paper. But if you take that paper and you hand it in, it is now plagiarism.
That's not technically true.
What?
Plagiarism is copying an existed published
but putting
work.
your name on something.
Yeah, but you got writers out there that have ghostwriters that get paid to do that. Like that's not the same thing. Ghostwriting is perfectly legal.
Yeah, it's not plagiarism.
Okay.
The term I think would be called academic fraud.
Right.
I think that's what we should be calling it.
Academic fraud. Okay, fine. All right, cool. Fair enough.
Right.
All right.
Plagiarism is direct copying of a published work that's already in existence.
So
it has to be proven that it's published work, but if someone writes a paper for you, that's essentially ghostwriting.
Okay, so it'd be academic fraud.
It would be academic fraud in the academic sense, but ghostwriting is not illegal. You can write a book through somebody else. But if you turn it in to get a grade, that's academic fraud because you didn't do the work. But it's only in academia that applies. Outside of academia, you could pay somebody to write some shit for you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like if someone wrote helps write you a book or something, that's fine.
Right.
Or jokes or whatever the fuck you want to do. Fine, fair enough. Yeah. So Baron just said that's not plagiarism. And yes, I'm like, yeah, I figured it's academic fraud. He's cool with me.
So the least you could do is amend. You saying it's plagiarism but it is still cheating. It is academic fraud
for sure.
So as long as you're willing to amend that,
100%, yes,
plagiarism.
Sorry, yes, yeah.
Then you're good.
Yeah. Just real fast. Xenomancer $5. Why wasn't Jeff Holler for another $1 docs a day on?
And people are just making that mean more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, that
was a bit much. He's also politely declining streams for the time.
Oh, sorry, Charlie Johnson sent $2. I sent $2 and you didn't read them out. Sorry. There's literally fucking a spam of $2 here. Brock is $2. There's no sparkling wiggles here. Lord Thorax $2. Pef is a form of liquid currency on Harmful Opinions channel. Max Franz $2. Free Chris. Andy turned the comments to bodies Worski. We got $20 from Rothick, aka Silly Putty's Fun. $20. Happy New Year, Andy. Also, Lord Magog. My gold mine has been funding your magical research in order to breach our world as of today. I hope you put it into good use.
This pleases me.
Yeah. Red Guy, $5. I'm still skeptical of your transformation, Andy, but the things you've been doing on the Kumite, good. Thank you. Dapped N, $5. Andy, $5. Dapped N, Andy. Nigger Grave Digger Race Warski.
That's not going away anytime soon.
I fucking damn it. Mark, the question, $5. Just hope there isn't a falling out with Andy, Chris, and JF like there was Opie and Anthony and Jim. I hope not either. 2000 Huff from Nickelodeon or Nackdolden. Get David Colstein and make him talk about women. Lotus Token, $5. Tell Johnny Fox to lay off Skippy Peanut Butter. Dude has a fetish. Ask about him. Next, what? Get his dog to eat his fucking Skippy off his dick or something? So much came out today. So is that what the creative differences were?
Well, I don't think there was necessarily creative differences. I think it's more they just got tired of dealing with all the flack, and it was just creating a rift, and they just were just like, hey, let's just do something else. Because I mean, TJ's the real pull there, That's why people really watch it for the most part is TJ.
Yeah, I mean, I think TJ will be all right if he just starts a new show and it's him. I think he can bounce back pretty quick. But
for sure.
These little YouTube celebrity breakups, these relations, they never last. They never last.
I don't know. The dark horse in that one was Scotty for a while, man. I was starting to really like Scotty more than anybody.
Really?
Yeah. He has some good ones that he just sneaks in there, and I'm just like, oh, look at this motherfucker.
Scotty's fucking hilarious.
Man, that sucks that it had to end like that.
Yeah. Well, it's probably going to be another podcast, TJ, Ben, and Paul, and maybe a rotating fourth guest, or because they just separated from Ben. So that on its own is kind of weird as a breakup.
I was actually invited to do the Drunken Peasants a while back ago to prove that I was not TJ.
You turned it down?
I didn't turn it down. I was invited, and then the holidays happened, and now this has happened, and now the fucking show's gone. So I guess
What's Jeff got to do with this?
What's the wrong fucking time?
I see what I did.
Man, yo, I see what you did, yo.
I'm still saying, man, you need to get hooked up with like Adult Swim or something and just have a Magog show, like Space Coast, Coast to Coast, fucking interview show.
I've already told Andy my plans, and I'm working on the loans now. But I'm gonna build a set and an outdoor and an indoor studio set, and I'm gonna take Magog to kind of a grassroots sitcom. So it's gonna be fun.
Nice. Hey, let's just try and pound through some more of these. Hint of shrimp, $5. Andy, Jim, JF, our God. Please follow me on Twitter, Hail Shrimp, at Reply Me, so I can remember. Near Edge, $5. What's up, buddy? Nibba, how come every time I'm on YouTube, you're on YouTube? Because I live here, motherfucker. I live here. SRH Butts, $5. Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope to get out of jail soon and hug everyone, especially you, Warski. Yeah, totally. Azu, what's up, buddy? $5. And they sent you an email regarding autism and perhaps talking about it. I'd love to have a conversation about it. Perhaps have JF's input too. Yeah. Gabriel Lopez, $10. Hey, Malcolm. I still think Paul ruined the show slowly with this salty, insufferable ass. When I was a patron a year ago, they had about 12K a month. It went down to 8K before they hid the value. Oof.
They
started hiding shit behind like that fucking paywall with Vimeo and shit.
I thought one of the dumbest things they did, I don't have any beef with them or anything, like whatever. But the dumbest thing is when they tried doing TJ and Paul at the movies, and they were like selling YouTube videos for like $5 for you to watch them do a review of Suicide Squad like a year and a half, 2 years later. I'm like,
man. How long is that video? It sucked. The end.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god. SR Arch A Butts, $5. Hey boys, can I get on the stream? Pretty please let Sarah on. Nudes or GTFO for Geek Thulu, please. Send
nudes
at geekthulu gmail.com. geekthulu@gmail.com. If Geek Thulu receives a nude, he'll tell me on a DM and then I'll send you in.
The Geek Thulu at gmail.com.
The with 2 E's?
No, the Geek Thulu.
Okay. Oh, I'm retarded. THEGEEK THULHU at Gmail. He'll be checking his email. All right. Midrid Emery's $5. Buying a paper. I hope you get nudes, dude.
Oh my! I'm probably gonna get like
dick pics.
Fucking Destiny is gonna be like sending me 15-year-old fucking bikini girls.
I have to leave soon because I'm on Bunty's show soon. It just doesn't end. By the way, people are going to be interested in Bunty's show. I'm going to be pretty much explaining everything that I'm doing in a person who was pretty much turning his back on me until I talked to him for 3.5 hours. So that's going to be interesting. Midriz Emery's $5. Buying a paper is also a violation of every school's code of presenting your own work. It is cheating and academic dishonesty. Near Edge, $2, not plagiarism, but it has 0% academic integrity or academic fraud. Trillion Floston, $5, 50 ass rape damage on Magog, and Andy's pedophile, all gonna die, Warski. And The Guardian, $5, wrong. The moment you don't cite any contribution to your paper, ghostwriting, it becomes plagiarism. Colleges are very specific to cite everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to look into how the college defines plagiarism, but I'm just talking about real world applications. Ghostwriting is perfectly legal, but yeah. I think if you turn it in, it's at least academic fraud. If the college decides to determine that as plagiarism too, that's probably true. I'm not going to deny that at all.
Interesting. Well, we should probably wrap it up. What a long show. Fucking awesome times, guys. Thank you for coming in on second half. Appreciate that, guys.
Yep. Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for having us.
Yeah, Geek Thulu.
Yay.
Thank me, you fuck.
Oh, thank you, my great, wonderful liege. I was trying to fuck. I'm trying to fuck with Ryby in the chat. Like I want to.
He got distracted by the dick pics. He was
all the dick pics.
Well, yeah, I was checking for that. I was checking for nudes, and then I was trying to hit on Ryby because I'm okay with ruining my relationship because I'm tired of jerking off to her feet videos.
Well, interesting things came out at the end of the stream. Hope you all fucking enjoyed. I'm going to be on the Base Mama privately, so we'll see what happens with that. Everyone, I'm going to stop streaming. Thank you very much, and peace.